to the show!
Welcome back to BattleRekt, everybody. That is so loud, and I love it.
Merry Christmas!
Merry! This is the holiday edition, if you couldn't tell by the real snow, the full-size sleds.
It's just really, really far away, perspective-wise.
The Christmas tree made of Christmas ornaments. How creative.
Yeah, last year I made one, it was a ladder, and I wish I would have done that. It would save me a lot of time.
Oh, that was amazing. So here at the office, we didn't
you.
have a Christmas tree, so what did he do? He got a 10-foot ladder and strung it up with a bunch of lights and garland.
Yeah.
It was the most industrious thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, people made comments.
It wasn't very happy looking, but
No.
just knowing that you put that much time and effort into making the ladder look pretty made me smile at least twice.
What's crazy about that is it's really easy to put the star on top.
Yeah, because you just climb the ladder.
up.
So welcome, everybody. My name's Findable Carpet, and I here to my left have the wonderful toaster loading.
Thank you.
This is, I guess, the closest we'll have to a Christmas episode because it's 2 days away from Christmas.
Yeah, it's only 2 days away.
Yeah. It's almost Christmas.
We're only 2 days away from Christmas. What's crazy is, like, you could say that, and then the further it goes, like, oh, 5 more days. And you just keep going.
Not 5 more. You just say 5 days away from
That's
Christmas.
true, yeah. Like 5 more days have been added past Christmas.
It's only 5 days from Christmas.
Yeah. And you get really excited, and then the longer it goes, the sadder it gets.
It's only 46 days from Christmas.
102 days from Christmas.
I love the last day of January.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. So it's beginning to look a lot like Wednesday, which means another episode of BattleRekt.
Yeah.
NA edition.
Whatever's in your cup, have a sip.
May it be merry. May it be appropriate for you to drink at what age you are.
I was wondering where that was going to go. I love how you do the mic every time. You're protecting it.
I'm protecting the viewers at home.
Risk it. Why, from
thank
this?
you, everyone. We see a lot of people who are in chat already who are joining us. Hello, community. Welcome back. We see some players who are playing in today's tournament, so talking a little spoiling some builds.
And I know we had a small mishap last week, so some teams that we would have loved to see did not make it, but things seem to be settled on. So we promised, and we always follow through 100%. With our promises.
Yeah,
we never messed up.
We don't make a promise that we can't keep.
We don't make many promises either.
That's right. That's the secret.
Starting early, folks.
Drink some more of that.
I know. Drink some more, whatever this is.
If you guys are just joining us, or you're like, what in the world have I stumbled across? Welcome to BattleRekt. This is a 9-week-long tournament. 9-week-long set of tournaments.
Jesus!
I can never get that right. It's multiple tournaments over 9 weeks. We are on our second week here, and it's all around the game. BattleRekt just came out free to play. If you have not downloaded it or played it, go to Steam right now and download it. It's an amazing game. And this is just, we're just doing this. It's a community tournament. There's prize money involved. We're getting the top teams from NA and EU. They play tournaments on Tuesdays, which whittle them down to the top 8 teams. And then that's when the broadcast starts, and we go from 8 down to 1 winner. And it's just fun. We involve you guys at home. We involve our crew of misfits. And
what they are.
And we involve animals. We have animals in the studio today.
We do.
Not sure if we're going to be able to see them on the camera because they're short. They're short animals.
My Doge is here. My Doge is in town.
Yeah, your dog.
Yeah.
And you just got back in town. It was a nice reuniting.
I did, yeah.
He heard your voice and he perked up.
He went nuts. Yeah, as most dogs do, because he relied. I am the only reason he's alive and well.
Not true. A lot of it, like, there's the owners who abuse their dogs, and like when they hear their voice, it doesn't perk up. It just goes down.
Gets a little Stockholmy here and there, I think. But
really,
you know,
really sad.
I don't do that to dogs. If it's Christmas Day and you've been mean to your dog, don't do that today.
Let them free.
Let today be the day that your dog is merry.
Yeah, let your heart grow 4 sizes.
Oh, I don't want to hear whatever you have to say. We have a surprise. We got something fun.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so we've liked to do new things here. You know, I don't know if you saw last week, but we have the really cool draft screen. You get to see the champions, whatever. But we've got a new VR spectator today, all right?
Yeah.
And I want everyone to say hi to the VR guy. This is.
Wow! What is this belly jiggle?
Oh my God! There's jiggle physics on his belly.
That's incredible.
All right, this is our VR guy. He's going to be helping us get some sweet, juicy moves. He threw a Bako out into the. Yep. And there you go.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Bye,
okay.
Specialist. he'll just spacebar back up. He'll be fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
I saw someone ask who's playing today. Well, V-Balbs, 1 second. First, we're going to talk about the prize pool and how that
Actually,
works.
format. We should hit format first. We should go in order.
First, we're going to talk about the format, and Carpet's going to take that away.
Yeah, so the format for this tournament is the same as last week, all right? So we started yesterday with everybody that signed up. Remember, free to sign up, free to play as well.
Free to sign up.
Free to everything.
Everything's free.
You might as well just sign in for it. We whittled them down to the top 8. So they played into a single elimination bracket.
Yep.
Into the top 8. And now that they're top 8, the way the format is going to be, it is a best-of-3 maps and a win score 3 within each map. So your standard BattleRekt game, when you
play ranked,
when you queue up,
or casual, yeah,
to win score 3, right? Best of 5. That best of 3, like that whole thing, and then you have to win at least 2 of those.
Win 2 of them.
It's going to be like that through the quarters and semis. We're only covering 2 of the quarters last week. We went full spaghetti last week, but it was super long broadcasts. We got super tired. Everybody got kind of tired about it. Plus, players have to wait a long time. Like you play 1 quarterfinals and you wait 3 matches. So we're only showing you 2, but we'll keep you up to date on how it's going for the other 2. They'll be playing, parallel to the same
perpendicularly on different planes of existence. Technology is freaking weird.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
And then when we get to the finals, it is a win score 5 within the map. And you do map bans. I'll go through this one really quick. Team 1 bans a map, Team 2 bans a map. They whittle down until there's just 3 maps left. The team that bans second gets to pick the first map they play on. The losing team gets to pick the second map they play on. And then obviously, if they make it to the last map, well, they play on that one.
It's really fun to use like hand motions, but having like going what someone else is saying. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. And then I'll go through do the hand motions for this. So it's a snake draft for the players. Okay, so you're gonna have Team 1 ban 1 player. Sorry, not ban. I'm a liar. There's no bans here. Team 1's gonna pick 1 player. Team 2's then gonna pick 2 players. I hate myself, and I really don't know what to do with anything. I just want to see how you do this. Keep going. Then Team 1 picks 2 more, and then Team 3, what they do is they actually make some coffee. Then they're gonna pick 1 more. And then they're going to make sure that their mom's okay. I know she's been going through a tough time. It's tough at work. You always want to check up on mom because she used to check up on you when you were a kid. And if you haven't checked up on your mom today, it's mostly Christmas, and you should just do that. And then once they've picked all 3 champs, they go into the game.
And that is how S drafting works. That's kind of the term for that. And these players, they're going to be playing to that winning spot, not just for glory, but for good Christmas cash.
Hey, alliteration.
Oh, I did it.
Look,
$9,000 total prize pool. That is
You're in the way. I tried to kick you and I went back.
$9,000 total prize pool for all 9 weeks. I on the tree for all 9 weeks, which breaks out to $500 a week per region because we're doing. We did EU this morning, NA right now, and how that breaks down per broadcast is $350 for the first place and $150 for second place. So if you make it to the final round, you are making money. You can pay off those student loans. You can propose to that woman of your dreams or man of your dreams. You can buy a puppy to love again.
And if you're getting them from a cheap place, a lot of puppies.
A lot of puppies.
Yeah. Nothing better than a discount puppy.
If you adopt some puppies. That's the message of the day. You adopt some puppies, you guys.
Yeah, and do well by them.
And do well. Yeah. Don't go do it. Don't go do it because we told you to. Do it because you want to.
We're getting yelled at for not moving the show forward, and I don't give a dang. All right.
But let's go to the bracket because we want to.
Let's do it.
Let's go because we want to do it. Let's check out this bracket.
I'm saying it, and they can't tell me when to do it. So we get to see some fantastic teams today. We get overconfident in Avignon. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Avignon.
Avignon. I think it's more, like filet mignon.
Yeah,
same exact thing. Contaminated Fruit, which we saw last week against Unsung, who we lost earlier on, so we get to check them out. We've got Nova and then Aaron, Dan, and Luke.
What a great name!
It's the boys. It's Aaron, Dan, and Luke. You know them, you love them, and they're here to play. Then you got the Purple Kings going against the Randed Alchemist.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
I love the idea of Aaron, Dan, and Luke. Someone just heard that, and they have cousins or neighbors like Aaron, Dan, and Luke. They're all playing BattleRekt.
Yeah.
Nice.
So when you win the quarterfinals, you do exactly what you think you do. You move to the semifinals.
And no tricks here.
We're not here to deceive you. Then you move to the semifinals all the way into the finals, and then from there we have a grand poobah. The winner, turkey food.
Salad. The winner, turkey salad makes it to be the name of BattleRekt NA Week 2. There was something else I was going to say that we talked about. Oh, we now have tweets that we can put up. So not only do we have VR, we are taking tweets from you guys. So we have an example up here that we can pull up and basically throughout the show.
I don't think they were ready for that. They were so not ready for that.
Hey.
Soon enough, there will be an example tweet to show up on this television.
This is how you do it. You're going to tweet at us at WatchNGE using the hashtag #PickMe.
Yeah.
And have a chance to have your tweets. We had a lot of fun ones from EU, and we are excited
the
to see what
example tweet has been deleted. Apparently.
What?
Yeah, I don't know where the example tweet's gone, but it's gone.
Guys,
make
you
one
always
go. Apparently we've got a tweet. Never mind. Just show.
Yeah, show us a tweet.
Yeah.
Show us that tweet. It is from Benny the Meme. He says, we don't see Iva because the tournament clashes with Bingo Night. Hashtag pick me. Yeah, okay, this is from EU. I asked, why don't we see any Iva anymore? And this is the response. It makes sense. Bingo Night. We gotta change that for her because I want to see some Iva.
Is it offensive to if you're an older woman that people just like, you know, why
think
aren't
you're
you a
playing
bingo?
bingo?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like the equivalent of other offensive things that I won't give examples of.
Yeah. Well, I think it's offensive. I mean, it could be offensive to us. Like,
Yeah.
wait, why don't you think I like bingo? Why don't you think kids enjoy bingo?
I mean, it's for old people.
Well, is it? Well, there we go. And,
Look, see?
and that's why.
I'm an example of what not to be.
What's amazing
He's
is
an example of what you should
What's
be.
amazing, my grandma is watching right now. Grandma, if you're in the chat, just let us know. Why is that offensive to you or not? But we do have the draft ready for our first match we are going to see. Let's get right into it.
Contaminated Fruit and Unsung.
Now, last time, Contaminated Fruit, they were the ones who forfeit, correct? Or did they move on because of the forfeit? I think they were the team that had to forfeit, unfortunately. And we skipped them. So I'm excited to see them play today. They will be picking first since they are on blue side. And Unsung. So a quick breakdown of just of the players. We've got Nitro Citrus, Untouched, and Royhu, I believe is how it's pronounced on Contaminated Fruit. And then on Unsung, we've got Jeter, Nuha, and Chult. Chult is a fun name.
It's Niwa, you fool. What's wrong with you?
Nuha.
I do like Nuha, though. Nuha's a pretty good one. So, first of all, Rakan. We don't get to see Rakan very often. You see his little horns in the corner? Look how tall those horns are. They're just barely poking the corner of his little
come wrap around.
Yeah. We got Esmo Paloma. Are we going to see the Esmo Paloma Destiny? Maybe. Old Door, Jamon, Rakan. Oh, it's the Halloween crew. Rakan and Jamon came out at the same time. Last year's Halloween, not this year's.
Fun fact.
Last year's Halloween. Fun fact.
Yeah.
We're not ready for that, though. We still got to bring that out a little bit later.
Oh, shoot.
We don't see Rakan very often, though. I'm curious to see how we built it. It's Ashka Esmo Paloma, not Destiny. My bad. I forgot. They're going to Ashka Esmo Paloma. Triple range. Going to be frustrating, especially for Rakan. You know, as he's not range. Not going to be easy to go to. Going to look for some good nasty pulls.
Yeah.
Some good claws.
Yeah. Got some consumes to keep him keep the range at bay for a little bit. I was watching, actually, I think I was watching one of the teams playing the Purple Kings who were playing later.
Kings, yeah.
I saw them practicing yesterday, just doing some warm-ups, and I was listening to their comms, and they were going against Rakan, and all they just kept saying was like, call consume. Like, and they're just like, consume down, and then they just know to go in. So we'll see if that's how Unsung does it today against Rakan. We haven't seen a lot of Rakan. Today we haven't seen at all in Europe. We didn't see a Croak. We didn't see a single Croak.
No, Croak is really popular in North America.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we're going to see some of him. We also have emotes. We have new emotes. No?
No, we really do. I just wanted to make that
Did
really
they go
weird.
away?
No, we've got emotes. I'm not logged in, so sadly I cannot type, but I can recite them.
Yeah.
We have a lowercase lull, all caps Shifu, one word obviously. We have a lowercase fail, uppercase Lucy, all one word.
Yeah.
We have a lowercase give, all caps take, or sorry, rekt.
Give, take.
And then the opposite. There's give and take with rekt at the end. But you have to have BTTV. They're through BTTV. They're pretty fantastic, not going to lie.
And we're going to be uploading more and more of those every week for you guys. Because we just want to keep it spicy for you, you know? We see you guys. Give rekt. Thank you. See Tax is doing it.
That's Taxi.
Taxi. Oh, Taxi, what's up?
I actually just ran into him in a ladder.
Sir Fates.
Old Tax B, but
The
whatever.
experts doing it. But ladies and gentlemen, right now we are getting ready for our first matchup today of NA Week 2 Contaminated Fruit versus Unsung.
Didn't get the pull and didn't get the space bar. He might take a lot of damage here. Rakan's got to be very careful. He's looking for that wall. Yeah. He actually baited one to get close into him. Esmo's up there, but he don't seem to care. He's just walking in, gets a nicely charged M2. Not full, but close. He goes in, uses some energy, goes back out. Right now, they're winning these trades, and they get the first orb. So this is looking pretty dandy for Unsung. Yeah,
Contaminated Fruit taking a lot of damage, already below 50% total HP. Meanwhile, Unsung sitting pretty healthy. Just kind of dancing around 80% themselves. Ooh, a lot of damage on Rakan there. Has to use the wall. Fourth time this game. Just back and forth, Nitro Citrus. Now the pool getting stopped by Ashka's wall, and Ashka sitting on a full ult. Let's see how they're going to use this. Probably going to wait for that Esmo. We've seen that Esmo-Ashka combo where Esmo uses his ult to bait out the movement. And Ashka follows up. But no, they're going to start right now. They see Rakan. They want to take him out. The M2 is going to hit him from Chult. And that's going to be one member fallen for Contaminated Fruit. That's a second.
The kill with the shackles. I don't see that very often.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage.
No. I think it does like 10.
Get back here. And there we go. Unsung picking up the first round. Not a single member dying. That's round number 1. 3 orbs as well, so good orb control from them. The wall really tough. Yeah, I mean, Rukon does, like you said, has that pull, and then with that Ashka wall, it's just hard to get around. Now, if Esmo has his Arcane Barrier up, that'll also stop a pull, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Still projectile.
Yeah. Esmo's barrier essentially, effectively, it's the same as a consume. It blocks everything. It negates anything coming his way, obviously aside from or anything that would trigger counters and hit shields and whatever. Like AoE, obviously he can't defend, but any projectiles. So Rakan had a not so great opening. He got a pull and then missed a spacebar. So now we're going to see him actually go in and get some damage on this Esmo. Ooh, he went for double spacebar. Not a surprise. That we can get more value. He's used his R, so he has no energy, but doesn't really need it right now. He's got a lot in his kit without any energy.
Other side being used there on Schalt.
Oh!
See, Unsung gets it again. Rukon going in for that steal. Doesn't quite get it. Gets the pull now. Forcing Schalt to use that spacebar on Ashka. Now backing up. A lot of damage there on Schalt. He's got to be careful. Look at the green orbs. The pull goes through. He gets rooted. Rukon just going for him.
This ult is actually going to do. Oh no! It almost gets Jamong down at the bottom, but it forced Uldur to jump into a bad spot and the
what an EX
friendly pull. Look at him.
I believe it heals 24. It's a good chunk of health that it heals your ally and also pulls them to you. But after he pulls his ally, he goes down himself. Looks like Unsung going to get this as well. Nice ult, finishing it off.
That is going to be the broman of the day for North America.
Yeah, unless someone else thinks that. We had one for EU.
EU, we definitely had a broman. Selfless Thorn.
Selfless Thorn play, using an EX space to take him and Pestulus away from danger, sacrifices a life, which in turn allowed them to win the game in a 2v3.
The true broman.
True broman.
Unsung really having a lot of control for this, and not surprised to see. Not only are they all talented individuals, but the triple range is going to make it so hard for Nitro Circus to get in there. Nitro Circus, Untouched, and Royhu, all great players as well. This team composition they're going against, though, is awkward to say the least. I mean, what do you do as Rakan? You get a pull of what? You bought out the escape of who? Right, one person who's just going to be. They're all good enough to make the rotation smooth. Ooh. Well, there you go. And then he spaced behind the shield, which I think was good. Then consumed. So that was a great trade, right? Took some max health right off of Esmo. Gets another pull. This is actually amazing. So they're not getting punished for this. He's able to just continuously pull, and the moment he gets out, he M2s, he consumes, and then gets right back in for another pull.
Oh, and look, Contaminated Fruit also taking the orb now, so a lot of things going right for them this time around. Ultimate already on Jumong. He pops it right as soon as he gets it. Going for a lot of damage, getting a good M2 in here. Gets bounced around. Now he's in the middle. Using the consumer to try to get out. Gets rooted in. Now he's going to take a lot of damage. The other side being used now. Daunting ability from Rugon. Getting right back in, pulling him into the trap, and this might be it.
Done.
Oh no, the healing from Paloma is going to save Esmo right there, but that was a lot of max health damage. Rukong also getting low, but he pulls him in again.
There's the E, there's the space. Schalt has nothing, and it looks like Esmo might go down. Maybe a couple of EX M1s from Jamong. All right, not yet. It's okay. Don't listen to me anyways. You guys are way better. I just wanted to see some fun, bouncy green arrows.
The M2 there from Schalt, trying to find one. Nothing's going to connect.
I don't know if they can come out of this one alive. They've lost all 3 orbs now. Contaminated Fruit just keeps spreading this max health pool farther and farther. Niwa's trying to support as much as he can. He's got the most health, so they're not even going for him.
Oh, the double stun though on Astrio was pretty nice.
Oh, that's gonna. Oh, Esmo gets away. Here's an ultimate on 1.
Oh,
he wasn't able to actually get the stun.
No, I thought he was gonna actually go for Esmo there, but he doesn't. The Esmo ult going in, the stun to fall, up the silence, a lot of damage on Jumong. He walks away with 1 HP. Holy snap, Royhu, you gotta be careful with that. Let's see those heals coming through, but oh, the splash damage from Ashka! Just when it was looking so good for Contaminated Fruit, that happens. CC into an ult, and you're just limping for your life.
I actually cannot believe they're turning this around. They now have so much energy in their favor. They have like 300 energy. Oh my God, Uldur goes down to the space from Ashka, and now it's just up to Rakan, who's about to get double ulted. His R's down, no more energy for him. Is this consume up the other side? He's gonna save Ashka. And somehow Unsung are able to pull that one out, even though they were down by about 30% health.
That's insane.
I mean, at that point, what do you do as a Contaminated Fruit? You just have to dedicate. You said it last. Say it again. What was the wise words of a dear friend?
Don't speak.
Don't
talk.
The wrong one.
It's way better
entirely
to
the wrong
be quiet
advice.
and not run your mouth because you're going to seem smarter.
I was talking about the last HP one.
Oh, which point of HP matters the most? The last one. That's what you. That makes more sense. It's way more. That fits a lot better what you were saying.
Yes, it definitely does. So, essentially, what do you do? Do you dedicate? I mean, when you have that big of a health gap, you probably just want to take the risk. I mean, you're, even if you lose the trade, you just have to get like 45. Just deal 45 damage to one person.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Sure.
Even if you take like 80, you've got like 150 health. Just go. Obviously, it wasn't that easy, or they probably would have done so. But that's the frustrating part, is that they were so friggin' low.
Yeah.
All like 2 of them. Palomo was the only one that was a risk, or wasn't at risk.
Yeah. Again, it looks super good for contaminated fruit. Let's take a look at that moment again where Jumong just gets absolutely obliterated here. They're doing so good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And then here comes a stun from Ashka. So the ult goes through. The stun hits him. It's just like M2s from Ashka. The ult from Esmo goes off. A lot of things going right. I guess going wrong for contaminated fruit.
Yeah.
But another thing there, I just want to point out, Nitro Citrus doing such a good job using that Rukon. They started combining the pull with the Jumong traps. And that's what they just started getting consistent damage. And every time they pull an Esmo in, he get instantly rooted, and he gets silenced because he can't space away. And so you get a little chunk of damage. They did that 2 or 3 times, and then they chunked him down. Then up at the top again, getting rooted, getting into pull. And I thought, okay, cool, they found it. They got they've got that kind of machine starting, and now they've found the weakness. But yeah, just an amazing comeback from a huge HP deficit. So crazy well done.
That was map number 1. So we do have another map. Don't you folks worry. All right.
Don't you.
Best of 3 maps. So Unsung need to take another one to move on to our semifinals, and they will be our first semifinalist of this North American Week 2 on Wednesdays right after Christmas broadcast.
December 27th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The next draft is ready to get into map number 2. Let's not dilly-dally. Unsung. Oh, one of the things we did change also from last time. You guys in chat talked about it. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. It is now going to be a back-and-forth pick. So now, since Contaminated Fruit picked first, Unsung, as you guys can see there, are picking first now. They're going to pick up an Esmo. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what has been said a couple times.
People say it.
People have said that before. So it looks like Contaminated Fruit will stick with I don't suspect to see any changes.
Yeah.
I don't. Because they were able to bring it kind of close. I don't know. I mean, if you're going to see a change here, what would you like to see? I really couldn't tell you. I don't know what Melee would have an easy time with this getting in.
Yeah.
Why I think Rakan, why they're probably veering towards that is because of the pull, because of the claw, right? You're able to yank people towards you, and that's a pretty, I guess honestly a low cooldown, but it doesn't cost you energy, right? It's just a cooldown-based ability. Whereas the only other person I could think doing that would be like a Shifu, right? But Shifu, like, you have to expend energy to do so to get a pull like that.
Or you're just going in.
Yeah. Plus, he doesn't have any poke. Whereas Rakan, he's got the gnarly nuke. His M2 can be pretty fat if you really get a good hit on somebody. You can actually, I mean, it's pretty good at dealing max health damage consistently. Because if they come in a little bit, they don't take like 20 hit points. You can hit them with an M2 from far away, then they've taken max health damage. And also, I think those two combined. I guess that's why Rakan, as far as Melee is concerned.
Okay. Well, what do you think about Raygon? Because we did see a Raygon earlier on in EU. Just instead of it being the play back and pull them to you game, it was just like, I'm going in and I'm going to stick to someone. I'm going to find their range. I'm going to find their Ashka and just stay on them as best as I can.
I think going against like pretty much one of the best teams in North America, top 2 at least, you would need to play Raygon pretty flawlessly and really understand his kit. And I don't know if Nitro Circus has played a lot of Raygon. I mean, I would only be comfortable with like a couple champs against who I know is incredible. I know at the top level, obviously, things get a little bit different, but you generally don't want to veer too much from your quote-unquote mains, just because if you need to give it your all and play your A game. Yes, team comp is the primary aspect of what helps you get wins, but at the same time, mechanical skill is still, a huge part of it.
Yep. All right, makes sense. Here we go. Map number 2, Unsung did take the first one. We're getting ready to go right into it. Same matchups as before. Let's see if we have the Rukon Jumong traps non-stop CCing. They can find a way to break past what Unsung has done. He rooted up there. Older already using that space to jump away. Again, a lot of damage already. Nothing, no max HP yet. Nothing. Older can't heal back up. The pull going in and a lot of damage down to Paloma. Forced to use some other side. But meanwhile, Older taking a lot of damage as well. So looks like an even trade for both teams there.
Unsung will get the orb. It should revive a little bit of that health pool for Niwa, who took quite a bit of damage on that pull. And that gives Rakan some room to go in, since the other side was on cooldown. But here's the ultimate. How much value will we see? Sadly, none. Oh, I lied. They all use mobility, and Rakan actually uses R. So you at least pulled some energy and some cooldowns from them, which are going to get them orb control come this next orb, maybe. Chrono Flux is down, and it does get stolen from Contaminated Fruit. I think it was the M2, and he's just going to go all the way in.
The middle. Look at that.
This could be risky, and it actually turns out it is.
Wow. A lot of damage around Older. 2 members of Contaminated Fruit just falling, and I wonder if right there he just saw the opportunity. He's like, hey, this is the we're getting poked down right now. They we took an orb. We have a little bit of an HP.
It could have been miscommunication. Altdor has now ulted me. Why? You know?
Where do I go?
Well, it's like, do you just stay still and like realize I shouldn't go in, or do you figure like, hey, maybe my teammate sees something I don't, I'm going to go in and try and get the one person I can. But again, sadly, just the nuke capabilities and just the amount of raw damage, he didn't have enough health to go in there. I think if he'd had maybe like 80 to 100, that would have been a fine decision overall, because he would have probably or potentially been able to really bring somebody down. But sadly, he just didn't have enough health to stay alive long enough.
Here we go. Unsung picking up that first round. On to round number 2, a nice pull. Esmo jumping behind the enemy and then over the wall for that second spacebar. Such a slippery range. Jeter playing him very well here. Nice root, nice damage here. Gonna dodge it. Trying to flick that M2 over to Ashka.
Oh, nice.
Not gonna hit it. The pull going through the wall, but Unsung is still gonna get it. Nice pickup from them.
Almost got it, getting the M2 charge. Esmo actually decides to stay and still do it. He wants this kill so bad on Altdor, and his ultimate is going to secure it for him. Then we see another one followed up from Ashka. Ultimate from Rakam, and he's not going to be able to get out of this one. I mean, this is just full control right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Unsung is not giving Contaminated Fruit any inch of the map. They're controlling center. They're forcing space. They're forcing mobilities with ults. And this is something, again, I think I mentioned it this time. Again, EU and NA start blending into each other. But the combo of Ashka and Esmo using the Esmo ult usually primarily first to bait out mobility.
Yeah.
And then Ashka just follows up and it just wins.
Be sure to, if you're enjoying this, you can go follow us at WatchNG, and that's where also you can do all of our call to actions. Keep up with the broadcast. If you have to take a step away, you want to keep things going, you want to see what's going on, be sure to follow us there. But moving forward, if Unsung are able to take this, they will cleanly move forward and make it into our semifinals. It'll be our first semifinalist of the day for North America, that is. Rakan trying to find that hold again there. He's pushed in, he's gotten the silence and the consume. A second silence, getting some good health off of Jeter. But he just gets right away. That M2, he covers so much distance, he gets right away, and now look at him. He's getting so punished from Ashka. Ashka's standing in the rain of arrows. He does not care. This is how you know that they're skilled and they understand when they're going to win trades and when they're not. I can take this damage because I know I'm going to be okay. And overall, I'm going to deal more damage than them.
Nice E there from Paloma. That wolf bouncing, I think, with 3 targets. Look at the HP just going down from Contaminated Fruit. Another orb going over for Unsung. Contaminated Fruit just slowly getting suffocated.
Almost 3 ults for them. They're about to hit the third. Oh, the silence. This is it. Are they going to time it up? 1, 2.
3, 4, 5.
There it is. 3,
6. And they're dead. All of them are gone. I got so nervous.
I got here counting and I just want to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's one of those subconscious things from elementary school.
Like I imagine like the girl you've been dating for like 10 years. She's like, I think you're the one, and you're like
2,
3. Oh, I just can't. I don't know how to not count.
It's like those spies who are like sleeper agents, and when someone says your code and it wakes you up.
Yeah.
That's like that with me. I'm counting.
You'd be terrible at a golf course.
4,
yeah.
4,
yeah.
5, 6, 7. Just start killing.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Just start dancing. Everyone's winning. Congratulations.
Unsung will move forward.
Yep, first semifinalist
it will.
of the day. Contaminated Fruit, good to see you again. Again, a lot of, same thing with EU, a lot of mix between, a pretty good 50-50 between old teams from last week and new teams that we were seeing. So it's cool to see kind of a mix. We had last week winners Overconfident, and so Overconfident Nova with the semifinals. Crazy games. We have both of them this time, and so it's cool to see. But this is a new team, and Unsung moving on. We have a replay of that moment.
I just heard Rukon magnification, which is definitely not what the replay is supposed to be.
Miscommunication.
There you go.
Ult. Let's take a look at it.
So yeah, here's what happens. He's losing health. Caught in a corner. Gets an M2. Bam. Steals the orb. Looking great. He gets ulted. So to get saved, he gets ulted by Altdor, and he figures, hey, let's capitalize on this. He really wanted to get that Esmo, thinking that maybe Chalt would be able to finish him off. But then between that and then the Paloma ultimate, you can see they took a lot of health off of Paloma. And like, she almost dies here.
And here's what's crazy. She also had an iframe from her ult, so if they would have hit either Ashka or Esmo, who doesn't have an iframe, I mean, they could have.
Yeah.
Reed's got a kill there. So
I don't think it was a bad decision at all.
Good decision.
I just don't know if they were all ready to make that decision at the same time. And if they were, I think maybe just the stars didn't align.
Sure.
They didn't have enough health. They couldn't have the presence. And he wasn't able to get that second stun, which he really, really wanted.
Yeah.
Don't have a lot of time to flick over if you're not really ready for the old door. But we're just going to take a look at some highlights, apparently, in twice speed over here.
Bam, there it is. Bam, here's the other one.
Bam, oh, look at that. M2s. I cannot believe they came back from this game.
Yeah, that was amazing.
This was actually just pretty insane. That is spacing and trading to a T right there, knowing exactly when you can trade, knowing your distances, knowing how far you can throw some stuff. Oh,
gosh, are you okay?
I talked too much already. Oh, God.
Yeah, there we go. There it is again. Again, the Capitals. Look at this. Look at the damage. He goes iframe for that just split second. And if you would have taken that to account, potentially could have been a death. But who knows? That's a lot of what-ifs. But what did happen was Unsung 2-0ing Contaminated Fruit. Contaminated Fruit, congratulations on making it this far. Hope to see you guys in the weeks to come.
I mean, you're still top 8 in North America. So
hey.
Definitely don't beat yourself up about that.
No,
I know it's really easy as a competitive person to see, well, I suck, right? I lost on air. I lost on a broadcast or whatever. Like, who cares, man? We're all here to have fun. We know that you're here to have fun. Yeah. And you're doing fantastic. You're learning. You're playing. That's all that matters. And, and I've actually seen a lot of them at Q. Nitro Circus, I think I've run into quite a bit. I think.
What's amazing, too, is you know, we encourage people, be part of this. Like, if you guys are... Decide to be a part of this this tournament, because there's something about playing in this competitive format where even if you don't make it to top 8, even if you don't think, oh, there's no way I'm going to win it, like, get some friends together and see what it's like to compete against players who take, you know, who are taking this at this competitive level very seriously in this style of format. Because if anything, it is going to improve your play, right? If anything, you're going to be a better player no matter what.
So. I did almost forget. Your snowman's just creeping in over there every time it goes over. I didn't realize it was on camera there.
He's just chilling. He's just kind of like laying down.
This is, for those of you just tuning in, again, this is our Festa broadcast. We're here to have some fun, here to enjoy ourselves.
If you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, hopefully.
This thing sings. I hope this isn't breaking your ears. Hey! That goes on
we haven't done it yet today. Fun fact.
Did you know that a baby octopus, when born, is only the size of a flea?
Ooh.
Did you say graphic?
I did like that graphic. I don't know the answer. So
true
in chat, tell us true or false. We'll hopefully remember sometime later to tell you if it was true or false.
And if we don't, please let us know in chat.
And if we don't, do you have those lined up? Do you have a lot of those lined up?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, fun fact.
Did you know that the phrase, do geese see God, is the same forward and backward?
I mean, they can just do that.
Quick.
Quick, enter now.
Instinct. Yeah, but that is it. Oh, we got a verse in chat.
It's called a palindrome, by the way, is what those are called.
Hey, a verse.
Sentences the same forward and back are palindromes.
Yeah. Oh, here's another palindrome. Draft is ready. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. The Purple Kings versus Ranid Alchemists.
So we didn't get to see Ranid Alchemists last week.
The Purple Kings.
Jakuya, Mr. Pink, and Taxi. Again, so with the unfortunate mishap, they had to go against Unsung in round 1, I believe. Which could not have been fun. But now here they are, going against the Purple Kings. The hero, Kenneth, and Digester.
Digester, the guy I was watching stream yesterday, so
yeah.
We'll see how he does. He was prepping last night, late into the evening for today's broadcast.
Fireblaze figured it out. That is not a palindrome. Draft is ready.
Oh, you got me.
All right, so we're going to see yet again another battleship composition. Paloma and Varesh for Mr. Pink and Taxi, and Jamong on Jakuya. The Ranid Alchemist kind of freaks me out because I was expecting to see Croak and Lucy because they're the Ranid Assassin and the Expelled Alchemist, but apparently no.
That's crazy because that's amazing. I didn't even put that together, so I Googled Ranid. And what you get is the definition of true frog amphibians.
Yeah, that's what he is, a Ranid.
Any of a large family of long-legged frogs distinguished by extremely webbed... Oh, hold on. Fun fact. Ranid... I thought I'd make use of it, but it's too late. But distinguished by webbed hind feet, horizontal pupils, and a bony sternum.
There you go.
So it's them in alchemist form.
Yes, the Ranid Alchemists.
Yeah. And then the purple... Let's look up the word purple.
Actually do it while I talk about what they're up against. Paloma, Thorn, Jade should be quite a lot of value. Jade in general is just, she's annoying, to say the least, to go against. That's probably just me because my main does not do well against her. Thorn and Paloma, a very, very strong combo. You expect to see Thorn save up for a lot of ultimates. He has built the spacebar on his ultimate, so he's probably not going to use it unless he really, really needs to on his R to get the shield on some allies. Now we're going to see they try and do some damage on Baresh, and he will get pulled back in from the third hit on Thorn, who's now trying to spacebar, and he's trying to put the pressure on the other side. Will save him from some damage, but I don't know if he was ready for it. He's kind of walking around. He tried to get some value, but now he's stuck in a bad place. Baresh is not taking any damage, but now finally he might take some. But Paloma has the spacebar on him. He's healing him. Thorn is just losing so much health right now.
Yeah, other side having to use there from Paloma. Jumong got him in his sights, looking for him. He just wants to finish him off. The ultimate from Thorn being used as a nice little shield, but Paloma going to be falling there from Purple Kings. Potentially a cross-kill opportunity here. Baresh is really low. Thorn, though, might be going down here. Forced to use Barb Husk. Rain of Arrow is going to finish him off. And it's just Jade versus the... What a scream!
Yeah, her scream.
Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah.
I don't face a lot of Jades in my youth.
Yeah, her. I don't know what that means, to be honest. That could go either way.
Yeah, where am I at? Who knows?
Who knows?
You can just look me up.
I mean, I guess you could literally be absolutely terrible or like a friggin' god, because you don't see her a whole lot at top.
Yeah, buddy.
But I guess you kind of see her. I really actually don't know.
All right, here we go. Round one going over to Ran and Alchemist. So much damage done with Thorn early on. It just seemed by the time they turned their attention and tried to heal Kenneth, Digester was just getting hit himself. A pull there, forcing the other side out.
Look at Taxi. He's literally just sitting there just shredding as much as he can. He's just M1, M2, M1, M2. Get the debuffs on there. No one's touching him. No one can. He gets the silence on Paloma. What you gonna do? He missed his EX-M2, but it's cool. It doesn't matter. Look at the trades. He's already won.
Look at the damage. He's got his ultimate already. Look, one hit, two hit, three hit, all to Paloma.
Of course he has. He's contacted like 50 M1s.
The counter not being proc. Paloma's got...
And look, he's still not being touched. He hasn't had anyone heal him in like 2 minutes.
It's amazing.
Oh, they're going to get a trade here. And, oh!
Other side being used. The
Does Mila stay alive? Does Mila stay alive?
Yep. Looks like it. The snipe going through. Oh! Gonna take down Paloma. Now it's a 2v1. A little more manageable. Unless you're dead. Random Alchemist picking up number 2.
Red team wins
I can't
the
type
round.
it. I was going to type in most.
Here, do you want me to do it?
Yeah, dude, take wrecked and get wrecked. Random Alchemist so far having quite a lot of control here. I mean, again, they're just not looking at Baresh. Like, they're literally just not looking at him. Taxi literally just stood there, M1, M2.
He is the cannon of the battleship, and he was just free to fire.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Pink and Jay Kuya were just kind of trying to work together to keep Jay Kuya alive. They were taking some hits, but you know, it really doesn't matter when Taxi's literally debuffing their entire team. Just doing some M1, M2. I mean, there he is again, just at the bottom, just trying to chuck away at everybody.
This time I'm thinking, no, they're not. They're looking
Look at Jade. Look at her.
Jumong.
Look at Jade. She's just getting destroyed right now by Taxi. And it's so difficult. Oh, the pull didn't go in. They didn't get the orb either. Taxi on the wrong side. He doesn't care. He doesn't need a support. Wow. He's just standing there.
What in the world?
Slowly killing everyone. Oh, you got the XM2. Got the double debuff. So increased damage for him and decreased damage for his output. I mean, it's just so hard for them to do anything that sticks. I mean, a lot of that can be attributed to Mr. Pink as well. He's doing a great job of healing himself and Jay Kuya, keeping everyone alive. But rough, man.
Wow.
This is rough for the Purple Kings.
Just like that, Random Alchemist take map number 1. Taxi was just, like you said, not only was he just not touched, even the shots were going after him, he was just WASDing all over the place.
And it was funnier as he did less damage on average than Jay Kuya.
Oh, wow. Like, you just weren't even paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, I was just watching Taxi do what he does.
Do his thing.
Yeah. And I mean, and the protection, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, 300 protection from Mr. Pink is pretty decent, but those are short rounds, right? Usually on average for support in long rounds is anywhere 500 to 600.
Yeah.
So that means they had, like, even when their opponents were rushing in, they couldn't, like, both of them were just like, taking health damage. That's the sound. That's the
if you don't know,
the in-game sound.
If you turn it up.
Turn it up really, really loud. You'll hear it.
Look.
It's like when you hit like 38 health points, you're fine. But then when you take 3 more from there, you're
yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well, actually, we can take a look at it. We have a replay of Jade and Thorn just being deleted here. Just listen. If you can just listen really quietly, and then
Oh, fart jokes, you know? They always
classic comedy.
They always do well. And then again, the double debuff, he just can't do anything. And of course, you deal reduced damage. You have to be careful. When you have that debuff on you, there's the M1 and M2, there's the blue circle and the purple circle, right? Yeah. You don't want to do reduced damage.
Yeah, then if he shatters it, silenced and slowed.
Yep.
Just a pretty gnarly group. And CC, do you think fart jokes were funny like back in like 1600s? 1200s?
I imagine something about flatulence makes everybody giggle. Because it's such a weird sound.
It's just a funny thing.
It's just a weird sound, and you should catch it off guard.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Like if somebody like does something like walks up and punches a wall, like, I see them do all that, right?
Okay.
But you're never ready.
I was thinking like, and then he farts and you laugh. Like I was like, where is this going?
Yeah, we're talking too much about fart jokes.
It's like a silent thing.
We've lost it. We've lost the audience. Look, we're down to only 15,000 viewers from our 120.
Only 15,000 guys. Get back in here.
Yeah, we're done.
We're
done. Happy holidays.
Or happy Wednesday.
Or not happy Wednesday. Do you have an okay Wednesday? You guys doing okay?
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
If it wasn't okay, let's talk.
Let us know in chat how you guys are doing.
Oh, here you go. Let's engage with chat. What do you do to relax after a long, stressful day?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll start with you.
Oh gosh, what do I? Oh hey. After a long
getting intimate.
After a long day of stress, I enjoy. I mean, I just usually enjoy playing video games. That usually takes the edge right off. Into the wee hours of the night, and then all of a sudden it's 4 a.m. and you're like, dang it, I got to be at work in 2 hours, and then it adds stress. So maybe that's not a good way of doing it.
The best way.
Okay, that's the best way. How about you?
Same. Video games.
And that's what I'm sure the answer's all the same.
If your mom's
for
watching,
you guys
tell
too.
her, look, we are professionals and we play video games. It's all good. All right. So
you guys in chat are great.
I'm waiting for people to tell me what to do. No one's telling me what to do, so we're just gonna keep talking.
We're just waiting for the next.
Yeah, we're waiting. Trust me, we would not do this.
There you go.
Unless
Grapefruit.
we were forced to.
Grapefruit.
He plays.
You guys can't see. There are chains.
I play BattleRekt.
Under. Did you say BattleRekt?
He plays BattleRekt.
He plays BattleRekt.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't know what game that is, but it sounds super fun.
All these palomas. Oh. No, I'm not gonna read that stuff.
Ran an alchemist. Hey, the draft's ready. Let's get into it and save ourselves. The Purple Kings and the Random Alchemist. Random Alchemist picking first. Kevin, what do you do against this composition? What have we seen so far that's strong? I know last week we saw Nova playing a Ashka Croak Sirius, which is a super. It was just we haven't seen a lot of it, and it was really fun. Did a really good job against Overconfident, taking him to.
Oh, there you go.
So here's Jaden Croak.
So I imagine why you'd switch to Croak going against Battleship composition, which they would assume would happen again. It gives you a little bit more room to play to close that gap, right? To get in there and to try and separate them from being, I don't know, there together. You know, you can get the in-cap on one, you can get the stun on one. You just going invis and moving up to them makes them do something.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
You don't just like see a Croak getting close and like, I mean, I don't feel like doing
whatever.
This. Yeah, just hit me, you know?
Yeah.
You don't do that. So it's going to force them to move around a little bit more. Maybe if they time things right, they can capitalize a bit. If you can get a couple of good in caps, that will maybe remove Paloma, right? And then what? You can go on Varesh or vice versa. You remove Varesh, you're not. A lot of the damage has been removed off the field for quite some time. Even just the stun, right? The stun's pretty effective. You can always line up at least 60 to 80 damage if anybody's paying attention.
And I wonder.
And Jade.
I wonder if the blind from Croak is going to be really effective onto Varesh. If you blind a Varesh and he just now can't do all that damage for free, and you kind of basically took him out of the fight for a little bit. I wonder if that'll be. I wonder if we'll see him using his.
You don't
his blind.
see blind a lot until it turns into like 2v2 and 1v1 situations. You don't see the blind as much.
Sure.
Or I mean, I could be completely wrong. Maybe it just kind of falls into the masses of all the abilities, and I just don't notice the Toxic Spit as much.
Yeah.
But
Twerk Empress, yes, that is your boy Carpet.
That is the boy.
Random Alchemist up 1-0 against the Purple Kings. They took it pretty handily last map. Let's see if Purple Kings have found some way to negate just raw control coming out of Random Alchemist. It's funny, I always thought when I saw Rancid Assassin, I thought it said Rancid Assassin.
Someone else said that.
I thought he was the Rancid Assassin. You learned something new every day.
Right,
wow.
We're going to open up with a snipe that doesn't get shielded, and there's another one. Gets the re-snipe on the stealth. Croak's just in there again, just trying to muddle a path, get some damage. Oh, the counter, did it get hit? Yeah, it did. And then he's going to R in as well. So now he doesn't have any more mobility. He's relying on, look at this, he's actually doing a lot of damage. It's working.
Ken's doing a good job of sitting there consistently and M1ing Jumong. Can't get away. The stun coming out. He's using his spin, jumping in. There's one jump. He's the second one jump on Paloma.
Stunned in. They forced mobility again. There's one on the stealth. She's just going to stand in there. She don't care. She's got the space from Paloma. It will deal barely any damage. She has an ultimate. Jade, will she get an ult? Try and finish off Taxi. She's waiting. She's waiting for either the counter or the R. There's the in cap. Oh, the other side saved him. Time's up, though, and it's going to almost take him out. He gets countered, and then he has to R away. It's not going to keep him alive long enough, will it? Taxi, oh, and the shield. But it doesn't matter in the meantime. Oh, Paloma's died. Oh, surprise!
Well, look at that. The Purple Kings, I mean, right there, team comp. Picking 3, not a single one dying, taking the first round, and
figured it out.
And that Croak just did. You said exactly. You said it did so much to just move everyone around. They couldn't stay together. They were all kind of split up, and he did a good job just poking back and forth, landing some amazing space bars.
And also, I mean, look at the damage from Jade. 632. The amount of snipes she actually landed, I don't actually know what to attribute to that. I mean, you'd think they would either WASD. Well, you don't want to waste a mobility on it, especially when she's cloaked and sniping. You don't know where she's sniping from. So it's really tough, right? Like, sometimes you just have to accept snipes.
Sure. And I like that, the other siding there and the other, just to get him out of the first snipe. But then the ult was up and ready, and that did most of the damage to the remaining members of Randed. Here we go. Stealth now being popped.
Ooh, she missed a snapshot. Not going to be great. She's going to take a lot of damage here from Jumong. Who's going to get that first orb? The Alchemists will. The stun from Croak on the Paloma. Trying to stop her from supporting, and to snipe as well, leaving her in the back while everyone goes to follow through. Taxi now caught in the middle of an ultimate. Don't hit. Oh, he gets stunned instead, and the counter will get procced. There he is, Taxi, losing nearly all of his health. He has to drop back. Needs the other side as well, which means Paloma has no help for herself. She might go down the stun. The orb might help her, and then there's the other side from her ultimate. Keeps her alive just a little bit longer, and then take out Blue Paloma. What? Niwa.
Niwa going down there.
Not Niwa. Mr. Pink. What's wrong with me?
They almost got the cross kill there, and it looks like the Randed Alchemists are going to come back from this one.
Oh, and he dodged the ultimate. Oh my God.
Woo! A 1-to-1. Randed now saying, all right, you three of us, or you clean sweep us, we're going to clean sweep you.
Collect your trophy.
Right there up at the top, it looked like for a second that we had the Croak going to get the trade onto Paloma, but just ulting, hitting away. The shield, that's what it was. The shield came out from Taxi to save Mr. Pink up there, and allowing them to get the trade onto Digester. So a good round for Randed Alchemist, 1-to-1. We thought Purple Kings had it figured out. Maybe they still do. Randed Alchemist doing a good job adapting. Right away, the jump, the counter gets procced. Camouflage up, going for that stun onto Paloma. A lot of damage. Other side being forced to be used. Now Prowl's down.
Prowl's down. I think he does have the double charge though to Jekuya. No, he used it on Rain of Arrows, so he wasn't able to space twice, but I don't think it matters. The in-cap on Paloma, they have no support. Taxi has nothing to support him, and there the other side comes out just in time for the Jade ultimate, and the Rain.
They get the orb.
They will get the orb as well, and boom! Down goes Jade.
Up goes the Jade. It's a terrifying children's song.
I don't even know what it means. What is
Pop goes the weasel? We're like squeezing it so hard, it exploded. I always thought it was little the Jack in the Box things. Wait, that's Jack in the Box.
Yeah. You're right.
Not the restaurant, but the.
I know what you mean.
The toy.
The toy.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. How dare you think I would assume? It's just like that restaurant.
just for chat. Randed Alchemist 2-to-1 against Purple Kings. They are 1 round away from moving on to the semifinals. It is now or never for the Purple Kings. They need to win these next 2 to take it to a third, or they sadly will be out.
To specify, it's best of 3 maps. I know it looks kind of deceiving. It says BO3 underneath a best of 5 in map. But it's best of 3 maps. So if you see Randed Alchemist has 1, if they win this, they will move forward. But the Purple Kings have proven they can still do it. Croak is just in there. He's just camouflaged, walking around, just forcing them to do things. We saw Panic and a space bar.
He's taking a lot of damage.
Oh no, can he get out of this one alive? He gets shielded. He's just trying to run away. Jumong is hunting him down.
Yeah,
Jekuya, he smells blood.
Yeah, he wants to find it. He uses his Prowl again aggressively for the 2nd time, using those double space bars now. He's stacking back up. Already has 3 again, so he's not by any of his abilities. The in-cap going through. Croak, Kenneth very low. He's got to be careful. A little bit of damage there, but Brandon Alchemist
I don't know if they can do
pretty
this.
good.
Yeah, Paloma's so far away. Oh, and she gets EX M2'd from Jamong, who just starts 2v1ing to his heart's content. Croak going in Viz just to, oh, nope, he didn't get that either. Not looking great, and I believe the Randed Alchemists will be our second team to move on to the semifinals here in Week 2 North American BattleRekt.
There we go. A game being picked up by Purple Kings with that Croak. Again, starting off, looking really good, using Croak to disrupt the entire line. But once Randed got there, just kind of wits on, they step back. They say, all right, guys, what happened last time? We're just going to stay together, just focus Croak when he jumps in. And that's going to do it. Congratulations. Moving on. Purple Kings. It was good to see you guys. Congratulations for making it this far to the top 8. No small feat indeed. Hope to see you guys in the weeks to come. Purple, looked it up. It is an intermediate color between red and blue.
That's it? There's not more?
There's a whole Wikipedia page on it.
There's an entire Wikipedia page on the color purple. It's been around for a long time, so it's built up a history.
Yeah. It's got a lot of stuff, but we'll talk about colors later. We have a replay of Paloma versus Croak. This is a 1v1 happening up on top there. I think it was the round, like 2 rounds ago. So they'll start.
Seems to be the round 3 rounds ago.
This is our second round.
Yeah, it's the second round. So you see Paloma just trying to stay alive. Watch this. Gets the stun, but the orb saves her. Gets the health. Then she uses the iframe from her ultimate. Mr. Pink just barely staying alive. Then he gets the space bar on there.
And a shield.
And the shield, and then he dodges.
No,
the ultimate.
No, he takes.
No, he does. He takes the ultimate, but he other sides it. My bad.
It takes the ultimate, gets the other side. Shield goes through, and he makes it out. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody?
Unbelievable.
We get so it's so fun to watch these things. You guys, if you guys are watching this at home, at work, or wherever you are, you should take it and find a way to put it onto a bigger TV, because this show looks really good on a bigger TV.
We see it. We're looking at it right here. Just a big old TV.
Big TV right there, right in front of us, and that's where everything is. Brand Assassin, though, congratulations. You are moving on. Oh, look at these shots. Oh, one of the things we haven't done either is getting those sweet audience shots.
Oh yeah. We'll get some more of those.
We'll get our VR guy.
Our VR guy. He's on the job. You know, he's doing well.
He's got a bucket. He's ready to.
He's got a bucket in case he gets nauseated from being in a VR spectator client for 16 hours.
For 16 hours in one day.
No, he'll be fine. He's a strong man. But yeah, these are some highlights from the match that we just saw, and it really just felt like the Randed Alchemists had a lot of control. There are a lot of things that can go for that. I think just in general, raw individual skill, I think they had that a little bit over their opponents as well. Experienced players. I've seen all these players compete for a very, very long time.
A lot of tournaments going on.
And their opponents not as much and not as long. I think they're a little bit newer to the competitive scene in comparison. Not to say they're new by any means. Do not worry. I still want you guys to keep joining. Remember, you're still top 8 in North America, and you can only get better. Well,
yeah, it's a statement.
Don't get worse.
Statements are tough, man.
Yeah.
Because sure, everyone can get worse, but we know you won't, Purple Kings. We know you won't.
And if you do, then I'm gonna fire you.
Yeah,
I won't actually.
You're
Please keep coming back.
So those are our quarterfinals done as far as what we're going to be broadcasting.
Yeah.
So we can pull up the bracket, take a look at who we will have moving on. What you guys saw, offline, overconfident, 2-0'd Evinian. That's what I'll say. Moving on to the semifinals. And also Nova 2-1 Aaron, Dan, and Luke. I think Mr. Houdat's team. So we will not see them moving on. Nova, again, our last week's finalists, making it, coming in second place.
Aaron, Dan, and Luke took a map off of Nova.
Yeah.
Almost wish I could have seen that. Well, I do wish. I don't almost wish. I definitely do.
Yeah, well, let's go. We can go back and watch it during the break. Which means our semifinalists, Overconfident and Unsung, will be our first match we will watch when we come back, and then next Nova versus the Vertsid Reneged Alchemists. And that is going to determine who is our finalists, and then who is the winner, and then who gets money.
Isn't it unbelievable that if you just change the emphasis on every syllable of a word, you are not speaking English anymore?
You're completely changing the language.
Yeah, like even just if you change, like if, like already you've
Yo.
lost me. If Yao Change.
Kahange. You've completely different language.
If Yao Chahange, like you don't know what I just said. I sound like a sim, right?
Maybe that's the language.
Oh!
We just figured out the sim language.
Now we have to translate it.
Yeah, guys, we got to go to a quick break. We're going to go do some research on the Sims. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We like being the extra sound behind.
Yeah, I bet it sounds
the rock music.
so good with rock and roll.
I
as our
wish I
backtrack.
heard that so I could go along with it. I do a mean mouth guitar.
Yeah.
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 I almost called it a throat guitar, which doesn't sound nearly as cool.
No, that's a whole different show.
What's up, everybody? Oh, before we forget.
Hours.
Before we forget, why don't you tell us what was true or false earlier?
Which one? What
Both.
did I say?
I don't remember.
Oh, the goose one was true if I said it right.
That one's obvious. Yeah, yeah.
And the octopus.
Yeah.
Yes, they are the size of a flea.
Really?
When they
are they in
born.
an egg or are they
extremely small?
Are they in an egg or are they just like live birthed?
Fun fact: octopuses are born in an egg. Screw it. It's fine.
They didn't catch it. I have to say it.
That's
Only
fine.
I can trigger fun fact. Like
Yeah.
this. Fun fact.
Did you know that a rooster, goat, and sheep were the first passengers of an air balloon?
Ooh. You're getting better at these.
Fun.
You must have done some research.
Oh, you know it.
What'd you Google?
Fun facts.
All right, well, let's catch you guys up today on how today's gone. I picked a poor choice of words to start that sentence off. Overconfident, taking out Invinion. We didn't see that one. That was off broadcast. Unsung, really taking it to Contaminated Fruit. Those two will be our first to go head-to-head on our semifinals. Nova taking on Aaron, Dan, and Luke, the boys.
Boys.
Aaron, Dan, ampersand Luke.
Ampersand Luke.
You don't want to shorten them at all. Moving forward, taking it close, though, map number 3, and then the Purple Kings had a really tough time against the Random Alchemist. So we will do our semifinals. We are broadcasting them all. Semifinals have the same format of our quarterfinals.
Yes.
Best of 3 maps.
Yes.
Win scored 3 within. So
Yes.
it's best of 5.
Yes.
And then they will win into our finals.
Yes.
And then from the finals, which is the money match,
Yes.
go forward and
Yes.
then win.
Yes.
It's the eye contact. The unbreaking eye contact when someone just is like, yes.
Yes. Yes. Keep saying it.
God. We're all falling off the
What,
rails today.
what's cool, too, is in the semifinals we have 2 returning teams and 2 new teams. So we have Overconfident and Nova, who are our 2 you do my hand signals.
Yeah.
You do my hand signals. Overconfident and Nova, who are our 2 returning teams who have made it to our finals. And now our new one, we have the Ranid Alchemists and Unsung as our 2 new teams. So this is cool. We got an old, we got a new. We've got 20. I thought you were going to keep going.
No, I stopped.
You went to pelvic thrust and you got scared. What? Never be afraid of the pelvic thrust.
I was like, I just stopped.
This is me saying the draft is ready, so let's go ahead and take a look at it for our first semifinal match. Overconfident versus Unsung. Again, Overconfident. This is our reigning champion. These were our gods of the week. We should ask them how it feels to be a god for the week. And now they are back going up against Unsung, trying to prove their worth. Lucy being picked up there by Bloom. And we've got an Esmo Paloma on the side of Unsung.
Guess to see Chalt on Ashka, maybe. Prosser on Shifu, and Unimportant on Jamong. I think it's been said that he's one of the best, if not the best, Jamong player out there. Incredible ranged DPS. You can see Chalt. Yes, there he is on. That's right. Ashka.
Good call. Good call indeed.
Can you do an Ashka impression?
You can do it way better than I can. That was your main for a while.
Doesn't mean I can do an impersonation. We're talking about I could do Morty. That's the best I can do. But I'll wait till we get in game. It's really funny when you can't see my face. You ever like do impressions and you're like, yeah, and you have to like make weird faces.
It's like those voice actors we were talking about who did if you guys haven't seen the video, there's an awesome video that shows all the voice actors of the BattleRekt characters doing their lines. And some of them, you really get into them. The faces they make are so fun and intense.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best way to, if you're gonna make voices, you might as well get into it. Because I think it does. I think it changes things. I think emotion can be heard.
Duh.
I think.
Look at this common sense guy over here.
Sometimes I'm learning the world as I go. I'm only a certain age.
16.
I'm only 16 years old, and I'm still excited. I just started driving. I'm ready to go.
Somebody believes that. Somebody in chat's like, I knew he looked 16.
I knew he was 16.
I knew he was only 16 years old. That explains why his tie looks like that.
And I got married. Got married at 14.
I do like the jingle.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Happy Wednesday. All right, here we go. Our first round of the semifinals, Overconfident versus Unsung. It'll be interesting to see how Shifu's going to match up here because we saw I think, who struggled against this team comp just in the first matchup? It was, we just literally just watched it. Contaminated Fruit, and their melee that they chose was a Rukon. And so it'll be interesting to see how Shifu breaks the line of this Ashka, Esmo, Paloma. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, me too. Yes.
Just so everyone knows, Unimportant usually is a reverse, I believe. So Unimportant is subbing in for a reverse for this match, or for this tournament, I should say.
Shifu jumping right in there, immaterial down, counter down, and he knows it. So Proster gonna start running away, but he gets right back in there. A little bit of damage onto Esmo, another hit, jumping in. Counter not being procced, wow. Immaterial being used to run down.
Get baited.
But he's gonna run out of there. Not a single M2 being hit there by Chalk. But the first orb going over to Unsung. Another counter going down. Man, Unsung doing a good job just not proccing any of his counters.
A lot of it just knowing your opponents and how they use it. Oh, get pushed back in. The counter does get procced, but I don't know if he took the damage or not.
He did. I'm 90% sure he took that damage. And Proster gonna go down on that Shifu. I think I hit both. He got hit both by the snare, got knocked back in, popped the counter, tried to get away, but no one hit it until after the damage was done.
Lucy's got the goo, but I don't know if it's going to be smart for her. No, she's going to use the roll, which is smart. Now they know she doesn't have it.
Or dead. Yep. And there we go. Unsung gonna take their first round against last week's champions. Yeah.
Red team wins the round.
I understand it.
I like so it's Niwa?
Niwa.
Not Nuha? Nihua?
Nihua.
Nihua. Niwa. Not
I mean,
ha.
Technically we are the casters, so whatever we call them, they have to deal with.
Yeah, your fault.
Yep.
We always say when you are submitting, also put on the accents. How do you want us to say your name?
I like making it up on the fly. Right, so Shifu's found his way in there. Chul needs to use the space bar to find the other side of him. Won't get a lot of connection there, but some max health. There's the M2 coming out, and Shifu again just closing that gap. Chul petrifying him, knowing there's no point, but look at that, the pull in. So much health lost for Shifu, but Esmo's in a very similar situation. Looks like Overconfident will secure the first orb as well. Nice EXM1, putting Seeker marks all around. Everyone's got it, we're all good friends.
You're a Seeker mark, you get a Seeker mark. Everyone gets a Seeker mark.
Bees.
Ooh. Oh, the goo in the back.
Oh, nice.
Walk out of it.
Knowing that was amazing. Knowing that Bloom didn't have roll because she used her ultimate, and that is essentially. Oh, they were able to get it. I thought they gave that up to the ground stun for Ashka. He's got an ultimate. He needs other side just to get some damage off of him. He will other side and try and split this field up. Gives them some range, right? Although there comes Rain of Arrows still.
Yeah, Overconfident, just a lot more HP right now. 53% overall on their team against 37 on Unsung, but that's a good chunk of damage there. Paloma forced to use the ult again defensively to heal up Esmo. The goo now jumping in, snaring on the other side being used. He cancels it to go back in, the pull back in, right into a javelin joust from Shifu. There's one kill, turns around, gets the other, and looks like Overconfident coming back to the round of their own. Look at 2% HP left on Unsung, but where is it? Oh.
Blue team wins the round.
Ghost HP right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The ghosts in the system. The Matrix was right.
You like just derailed and then just kept running down the hill.
Then I tripped, and then no one came and got me. If you guys like what you're seeing, or you guys want any more information of this tournament or BattleRekt, or you want to tweet at us using that hashtag #PickMe, do it at WatchNGE on Twitter. And if you don't like Twitter, if you have something against it, totally understand, you can let us know in chat. We're reading chat right now.
You just won't be able to catch up on it. Sorry. Knowing he's got no counter, Chul tried to put some M2s into Shifu, but the immaterial he will dodge, and now he's going to find some walls. Get the cooldowns back. Oh, he missed the pull in. Wasn't able to find himself in there, but look at the damage onto Jeter. Seeker's mark as well. Unimportant's range right now is just destroying everybody.
Yeah, Yumong. Beautiful. There's a stun, the right mouse button. Gonna land there on Jeter. He has to get other sided. Jeter's really likes, he basically used the other side as long as it needs to be used. He doesn't overuse it. He just uses it and he cancels it immediately. Just so you guys didn't know, you can cancel that ability, just like you can cancel a lot of friendly buffs on your shields and things like that.
He gets out. Using his spear to get out of there, and then the barrier as well. He will post a selfie, and there's one thing Unsung has done unbelievably well.
Gosh.
So much damage taken. All three of those fire bolts from Ashka is about 60+ damage, give or take, with the ignite as well.
Barrier down for Lucy. Shifu's got to be careful. He backs up. And Overconfident with their third orb. I thought Asha got that, but no. Oh, the goo being used. That snare slowing him down quite immensely. Rain of Arrows following it up. Asmo goes down, unimportant, with basically full HP now. Once he gets him low, he knows when to attack. That's what's so fun to watch him play. He just waits and waits and waits, and then he sees it and he takes it.
I mean, you can just see how well he does damage at every range possible. Yeah. They just can't find a way to poke in. Even though they're triple range, they still can't find a way to poke in. Oh, let's use this moment to talk a little bit about the Ignite mechanic. So if anyone's unfamiliar with how Ignite works, it does 8 damage over, how many seconds?
6 seconds?
6 seconds.
2, 4, 6.
It will deal 2 damage per tick, but it is a damage over time. You cannot die to it, and it will do 2 damage every time it's reapplied. So when he does M1s to people to reapply Ignite, it will actually do 2 damage instantaneously with every M1. So it essentially boosts his M1 damage while also putting an additional 6 damage on the dot.
Thank you, Chad. Chad's saying 4 seconds. And 4.5. Let's go 4.25 seconds. No, I think it is 4. You can check. While you're checking, Roster's got to be careful. Oh, nice M2 there.
There's the Rain of Arrows again. Look at him. It's splitting them up.
You're doing a good job with those Rain of Arrows.
Oh my god, Chalt trying to poke the back line, but then the moment he does, he shows his face. Shifu's there, the double incapacitate. The Paloma ultimate to try and save the day. The goo comes out. It will not find any value, but it will keep them at bay. Esmo wants to find damage on that Lucy. She cannot roll away. There's barrier. Blue team
wow,
again.
They're still going to take it. They didn't have mini control. They come into the center, and they snag an orb. Unsung is on the work, and they're just like, thank you. I'm going to take this. Counter not being proc there from Shifu's got to be careful. Ooh, double in cap. Esmo, everyone low on the side of Unsung.
Esmo trying to find, wait for all the cooldowns, wait for Proster to try and get some damage. Another orb for blue team. Oh, that time the counter does get hit. There's a wasted ultimate from Esmo. That's got to be frustrating. A little miscommunication there. And there's the goo on the Chalt, but the other side, again, there's another wasted ultimate. And now Lucy Bloom has no more roll, but it doesn't matter. She's still full health. She's so healthy.
Esmo might be going down here. Ooh, a nice Paloma to save him up.
And the Ash Gold. Are they actually able to take out Shifu in the meantime? Just missed the M2. Jeter stays alive. Will he get the orb? No!
Wow!
No, he won.
Overconfident takes it.
The M2 from Proster is just enough range to try and get it. The counter's up. It won't get proc. There's the EXM material.
Oh, another double incap. Oh. He doesn't know how to stop. He doesn't know how not to get a double incap. That's like his base. Triple, that's that's like every once in a while. Double, that's all he can do. Panic going through it. They might find a cross kill here. Getting pretty low. Ashkin might fall. Rain of Arrows into the roots. Forced space bar. Oh, they get him. They do take him down, but it's not going to be enough. It is Paloma versus 2. She's going to go down before that heal ticks back up, and overconfident going to pick up the first map of our semifinals.
Remember, guys, if you want to spam, it's Proster, not
Proster, not Proster.
What did I say? We call it what we want. No, but thanks.
No.
Thanks, random BM.
What do I say? Thank you. I appreciate it, though. All right, thank you. Proster, random BM.
Proster.
Proster is a god. Proster? Let's just say it. Proster.
You should have put a hyphen in it. I would have known it was Proster.
Yeah, his fault.
It's always their fault. There's no way it's mine. I'm doing my job. There's legitimately no way in hell that is my fault. The first map is going to go
Overconfident?
To Overconfident.
Last week champions.
Yeah. Even with the substitute, unimportant playing for a verse.
Yes.
Just give me their standard roster. But obviously, doesn't seem to matter. We all know Unimportant's an incredible player. Definitely shouldn't look down on it at all whatsoever. And the triple range seems to really have a hard time poking through. Jamong's range, he's doing a good job of keeping him at bay. Rain of Arrows keeps him just far enough. Yeah. A couple of EXM ones. You know, you've got the arrow bouncing around, the little greeny. Yeah, he gets his 3 charges to augment his next ability so quickly. Yeah. Just like he uses it to use like a double Rain of Arrows, then he uses that EXM1 and then it's back. Yeah. It's like, cool, now I've got 3 again. So between traps, Rain of Arrows, he can double Rain of Arrows. He really doesn't need to save up for double spacebar because there's no melee putting pressure on him like that. And as long as he has Prowl, he can get out of almost anything that his opponents can throw. And I think Jumong is one of those characters, just personally, from my opinion, watching, now this second week watching these top teams, that it's not he's not one of those champions that you want to save up your ult, like for your ult, right? Yeah, there's opportunities where your ult can be used, but his Prowl is just so powerful, and his other EX abilities are just, I think, so much more valuable than saving up for an ult that you can easily. They can easily just dodge. I do like the soundbite he says. He's like, "One shot will do," but then like he says it early on. Yeah. Like, "One shot will do." And he waits. And he waits. And one shot will do
You just got to hit it, and your
just in a
opponents-
couple seconds.
Yeah, your opponents can't hear about it. But we do have a replay for you of, I think, Shifu dying. So let's take a look at that.
He said that a while ago, didn't he?
He goes in the back there.
I don't remember that.
So here we go. Yeah, he gets knocked back in. Right, I think it gets knocked back in by the spacebar from Paloma. Yeah, there it goes. The damage from Paloma's ult does go off before the counter is hit. And this is what I do enjoy, though, what Shifu did there, because in that moment, you know your mobility's gone, and so your only chance of escaping is to have your counter prod.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's trying to counter the ult. He knows he can't, but he's like, all right, this is my chance. Someone hit me, please. Like, please hit me.
I mean, it's either that or you die, so you might as well throw it out there.
Might
Even
as
if
well
just
do
something random flings by you.
Yeah, you can get a hit. You can get out of there, and then you're saved a lot of damage. Like 36.
I always thought it'd be really
damage.
funny if, like, for April Fools, they changed everyone's sound bites just really, really tight, like barely. You know, like one shot might do.
just see if anyone knows.
Or like Baco, like his own, like you're fine. Just like tiny bit difference on
see
everything,
who-
and
see
just
who
see who
knows
picks
it.
in. Like you could do some funny stuff.
Sonic
with
would
them.
do that. They're an awesome company.
Oh God, yeah.
They do some fun stuff. Again, that Thorn thing they did to tease Thorn.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was, that was sickeningly brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, the next draft is ready. We're getting ready to go into map number 2 of our first match of the semifinals. Unsung will be picking first, and no surprise, we've got Ashka, played by Chult. Chult. Reminds me of chalk. I used to eat chalk.
Did you really? Is this a true anecdote, or is this just to be entertaining?
Gosh, I just don't know anymore. Like, I've done this for so long.
What, made up stuff?
Yeah. Huge problem.
Most of my life is a lie.
Huge problem.
And I'm forgetting which part is it.
When I was in high school, I started questioning my memories.
Oh, there we go.
Croak,
Unsung.
serious Ashka.
So Jeter's, his home base is Croak. That was his one true love. He was a Croak main. This is a long time ago. Obviously, I think once you're a main of somebody in the very beginning, it kind of doesn't go away. Although I'm a liar because I can't play Ashka for crap anymore, and he was my #1 for a long time.
Number 1. Ashka Serious Croak is what Nova took Overconfident to last week in the semifinals all the way. Right? They literally played 2 maps, and then they played 4 rounds each. They're in their final round.
I like it. I mean, essentially, it's very similar to the Serious Shifu combo, which we see quite a bit. Where they just do their best to make people make moves, make choices.
Stick on them.
Shifu's very, very difficult to land damage on, as is Croak. So they have the same kind of presence where they just kind of mull about. You don't always want to turn on them. They're just going to get a couple of free hits no matter what.
Yeah.
And then it's up to him and Sirius to work together for that perfect moment to the perfect storm where somebody's spacebarred. They both got mobility and they just like
you're just dead. You're just gone. There's no escaping that. Thorn, I like it. On Proster, because it's not an A. Thank you, Chet.
Prawstar.
Proster.
Proster.
On Proster there. Again, we've seen a lot of Thorn last week. We saw it in EU this morning. We're seeing him again.
Scooting in a chair doesn't look very good on camera, like
it just looks like
it just doesn't look very
it's like you're
good.
doing something really wrong. It's just like you're not supposed to do that. Like that's just like production 101.
Although rolling off camera is really cool. Although I just almost yanked.
That was amazing. No, dang it! I wish you would have gone all the way off because I was like, and then it stopped, and I was really sad.
Hold on, I can do it again.
No, we're too late.
Fine. Dang it!
It's too late. We're in the.
Dang it! I tried.
We're in the match now. But Thorn, again, that kind of bro moment we talked about earlier was with the Thorn.
Called a broment.
I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. The bromant, we saw earlier was with a Thorn using that EX space, which we saw used multiple times. Thorn's EX space to get out of an Esmo ult, to save an ally from, or save the support from a corner. So it's cool. Cool to see that. It's really cool, man. Fun stuff. Right on. Far out.
3, 2.
You sound like a dad trying his best.
It's the audience.
Hey!
That's the audience shot. I love that shot.
Why would they put bones in front of their faces?
Yeah, those are the nosebleeds.
Well, I want to know what animal that came from. Oh, I didn't realize that was a skull at the bottom. Whoa, look at that.
Yeah, of course, it matches the top.
I don't pay attention. I just win. Oh, there it is. Trying to deal damage, but Jeter took a lot trying to go in for that. And now Sirius is kind of caught in a hard place. They don't hit his counter, and so he has to use the spacebar. I like the order. I mean, that's the good order of operations, right? Hope they hit your counter. If not, you've still got your spacebar. Kind of sucks either way, but if they hit your counter, at least you save some cooldowns. Thorn tuck in a bad spot.
Oh, wow. Tuck, duck, and roll out of there, Ashka.
Oh my God, they found him. How did he find him? That's got to feel so bad. What on earth? Is there a way I want to see that one again.
I mean, throw the pots. Thorn might be going down here. Potentially a moment for a cross kill. But nope, they're going to take down Ashka, and it's going to be a 3v1.
That is, I mean, look at the health pools there. Bloom and Unimportant are untouched.
69% on the side of
Blue team wins the
Overconfident.
round.
2 orbs on the side of Unsung, so even though Unsung got that orb control, Overconfident winning that one. All 3 members up in the end. Well, again, so Jumong, Rain of Arrows, watching Unimportant on this champion is really fun to watch. I would encourage you, if you guys right now are like, oh, who do I watch? If you guys don't know, where you keep your eye line, follow Unimportant for this round. Just take a look at him, see how he plays, see how he moves, see how he positions himself, see when he goes in, when he stays away.
And then after that, check out Jeter and Sirius. Watch how those 2 coordinate and try and get some damage in, and how difficult it is.
And then, call your mom, tell your lover. Here we go, Jeter taking a lot of damage down. I think his spacebar's down, using the camouflage up. Sirius, meanwhile, also getting pretty low. Having to heal it back up.
Oh, he wasted his R. Didn't get any value out of that.
And Overconfident got the orb.
This is not looking too great. Newell's lost a lot of damage, so he's going to have to try and support from afar for now and find the time to go in. He's got to be careful, though. Here's the ultimate from Thorn onto Ashka. He's just trying to waddle his way out of there. Poor little Ashka and his tiny little legs are going to die first. Sounded really aggressive.
Yeah, it's super jammed out. We go with full. Oh no, you're getting panicked out. Oh, that feels. It's got to feel good for Bloom there. Right as a Sirius goes to ult. Nope, just gonna panic him out and try it again, and goes down. Overconfident looks like he's gonna pick this one up as well. Jeter knows it. He just takes it. 2 rounds right now to 0. 1 more, and Overconfident is gonna be our first finalist of NA week number 2.
I don't know if this is going to work out for Unsung. The team comp swap, as much as I appreciate the effort, I think they're struggling right now to do what they normally do, which is to break up that back line, try and get someone separated, maybe find Bloom, but he's smart enough not to put himself in a situation where he's all alone. He's always got Unimportant right next to him, and it just kind of leaves Proster. I guess if you really want to get technical, we should say Proster 18 if you want to pronounce the whole name.
I like Proster. I'm gonna keep it.
Pickers,
I'm gonna keep it Proster.
I'm kidding. You guys are great. Thanks for helping.
Hey, that's big.
Oh, this is not terribly great. Oh no, Unimportant. Look at all the damage he took. There you go. Croak going in, finding Niwa. This is what they wanted to see. They get the first orb. Oh, entangles just before the in cap. That's got to feel a little bit dirty.
Oh, a stun.
Can they get him? Spacebar. Everyone go in. Is he going to stay alive? Unimportant might go down here. He's just going all in. Get the M1s. Who goes down? What? Sirius went down. They need to get the cross kill now. This is it. Last chance, last hope. Oh, he's been entangled.
Lucy barely keeping him alive.
He got him. All right, there you go. Get the green, stay alive. That's actually really smart, right? Thorn knowing that he's got to go all in right now while they're missing out on cooldowns. There is the Lucy goo, nearly finishing him out.
Oh, Thorns.
It won't kill him. You can't die to that dot.
Jumps in. Now it's just
oh my God, the double space. Getting the space after the ultimate. I don't know if there's a way out of this one. She's going to roll aggressively, which you don't see a whole lot. But the heals from his M2. Looks like Croak is still alive. He wants to ult, and he does so. They get Lucy. She's going to barrier through, though. Barrier, so strong. And then they're going to get the orb. They're going to get a Petrify. There's going to be the Husk. This is just tough.
Unsung, though, doing a good job.
There we go. Yeah.
Lucy getting low. Chalt backing up. He's going to mount him. Oh, the M2.
Thorns finally take him down. If you can get a good ultimate, he might be able to take out Lucy, but then how are you going to deal with it? You have to use all your cooldowns. Then Thorn just does that. Space bars. Overconfident are going to be our first finalists. They're going to take down Unsung in a 2-0 sweep.
And they're looking for that repeat from last week. They got $350. They want $350 more. It's been really impressive to see one team all 9 weeks first place.
We saw that in Season 2 of BattleRekt. Same team took it for like 10 or 12 weeks. They won a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like they were winning like a couple $100 a week.
And that money could be yours. Unsung, congratulations on making it to the semifinals. Unfortunately, this is where the journey ends. It was good to see you guys. Again, new team from last week making it so far. I'm sure we'll see you guys next week. Congratulations, Overconfident. Guaranteed money now, $150 or $350.
We are in the money match.
Yeah.
Or as you say, anything that's not alliterated.
They're in the money match.
They are in the money match.
Yeah.
We as a collective group are in the money match.
Ethereally, we have made it.
Yes.
We've got a replay for you guys. Croak going down here in that last matchup here, the first round of the game. This is where he's invisible. I think this is where you ask, how did they see him? Is this it? Is this it?
I think, no. No, this wasn't it. Maybe. We'll see in a second. Yeah, this is it. Ready? Boom!
Ooh, the stun.
That's disgusting. Then he missed the deceit out of a kind of a panic situation. Cannot believe he got M2'd. I mean, that was a flick over to him as well. I want to know what gave it away.
Well, so I wonder if the eyes just got really red by Thorn.
I mean, I think all 3 of them were red.
Oh, really? You think it was
Or
that
at
close?
least close enough. I don't know. I need to see from his perspective, but I imagine he's like, if all 3 are red, then we need. There's only one place he can be, and it's like right here between us all.
Just like doo -doo, all these calculations go off his head, geometry, and he goes there.
Oh yeah, that meme gif of like.
All the numbers.
Yeah, all the
playing
numbers.
before him.
Yeah, that was him right there. That was unimportant.
And again, I see some people asking, where is Averse? Let's see, unimportant is subbing for him.
Don't worry, he didn't get punished. Averse is still allowed to play in the tournaments.
Yeah, yeah, he's fine. Hey, he's good. He's good. Look at that VR client. You know, our VR guy having a ball, probably nauseous.
But it's so. Look at it though.
It's so fun, man. Again, I
oh,
want.
there it is. There was the flick, and there's not much you can do here.
Oh,
Some of the angles look so cool.
We even saw the eyes too.
Oh, he's got a lot this time.
Oh.
And then that's when he just accepts his fate. And
yeah. Oh, ooh. That body not supposed to bend that way.
Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
I guess it's true. I guess it is. It can bend any way now. Wow, when you die, so much more is possible.
Oh, God, there's coffee in my nose.
Let's take a look at the bracket now as we have our first finalist is overconfident, 2-0ing their way just mercilessly across this broadcast here, Week 2 for NA. The question is, who will join them in the finals? Will it be Nova? Will we see a repeat of last week's finalists, or will we have the Randed Alchemist joining him? Him, them. Depends on, you know, letters. But let's. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Let's go to a break and find out next.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What was that? Were you supposed to pat me on the back?
I don't know.
Oh, itchy nose. Hi. By the way, we're back. I'm Final Carpet, and this is Toaster Loading.
Hello.
And we're...
Final Carpet and Toaster Loading.
Dang.
Period.
Put you on the spot, and you actually did something funny.
On BattleRekt.
Yeah.
Second week, NA. We one semifinals down, one more to go to figure out who will be facing off against Overconfident. So let's take a look at it. Who we're going to be watching. It is going to be Nova and Random Alchemist. Nova beating Aaron, Dan, and Luke off broadcast 2-1. And the Random Alchemist being the Purple Kings. So they are going to face off against, or one of these two teams facing off against Overconfident, who just 2-0'd Unsung. So Nova, again, returning from last week, they made it to the finals, and they faced off against Overconfident. So we're either going to see a repeat of last week's broadcast, or we're going to see something completely new. Technically, everything's new. That's what's so crazy about life.
Living, yeah.
Literally, every moment is new. Never happened before.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how you word that.
Yeah.
Things can happen again, but it's never happened in this exact moment.
Same way.
Yeah.
Or on this time, like this day, never gonna happen again.
Yeah.
So let's see what these teams are picking for their drafts that we're never gonna see again.
I mean, we will see it again, just not this exact moment. This is the only time that right now, on December 27th, at 6:32 Pacific Standard Time, year 2017, that these teams can pick these team comps.
So far, we got the...
Will you stop chewing? That's disgusting. Good God. Did everyone else hear that? I don't know, because I can't hear that sick music you guys all get to jam out to. Everybody heard that disgusting chewing from Toaster Loading. Do not associate me with that. I promise it was not me. Jamong, Thorn, and Paloma on Nova.
Man.
No surprise. And then guess who the last one's going to be?
Jamong.
Yeah, a lot of Jamongs in North America.
Yeah.
A lot of Jamongs. We usually see a lot of Destinies. But, again, we don't have a verse. Ninjas on Jamong.
Have we seen a Destiny today?
We have in Europe, plenty.
Right, but not in NA.
North America? No.
That's crazy.
Yep, we've seen Ashkas and Jamongs.
I think it's really cool to see the difference
Varesh.
between the regions.
Hold on, Ashka, Jamong, Varesh. That it? Oh, Jade. Okay, so we've seen a lot. Jade.
No Iva.
I mean, you're never going to see Iva.
I don't accept that. I don't accept that we're
do.
never going to see an Iva.
I do.
I think we're going to see one. I think someone out there, if you guys are, I know you guys are in chat listening. Oh, look at that.
I got some props, by the way.
A verse.
Got a little reindeer here.
Well, look at this, like, cheese, the stinky cheese emo everyone's spamming.
On the very first Christmas ever had, there once was a little deer.
Story time. Hold on.
Yeah, story time. He found a creepy old man. You're the creepy old man.
Oh!
All right, we're not going to keep doing this. People are going to start, cringe. I'm 12 at everything.
Hey, we did get delivered to us some sweet, unmarketed candies.
So we should market them.
So let's give them.
We're going to be rich!
So let's give them. Someone just gave us a free idea, and they're delicious. So let us know what you guys think we should name these things. They are chocolate-covered, salted caramel bites.
Are they good?
You have one.
I don't know if it's going to go well with my coffee.
I think it's going to go way better with coffee than water.
All right, true. Oh, Battle Bites. That's what we can call them.
Battle Bites.
I like it.
Younger. Well, that's amazing.
All right. Well, you'll get 5%.
Done.
Blossom droppings. Oh, this is great. You
Battle
guys,
Bites and Blossom
We should
droppings.
hang out more, chat. I like this.
I like you guys. But here we go. Our second semifinal match. First round is away. Nova, one of the last week's finalists against Random Alchemist. Taxi, we've seen this battle. Look at him go.
Jamong on Jamong doing a lot of whiffing each other. That means they're just doing a great job of dodging each other.
Mind gaming.
Oh, Varesh, the counter won't get hit. He's actually stuck inside of that trap there from Ninjas. Ninjas has the full charges, while Jay Kuya does not. There's an ultimate from Paloma. It pushes everybody back. They're going to gain some ground. Ooh, Varesh just goes in. Oh, he missed the ultimate. And they leave him alone. There's the EX space from Thorn, which you don't see very often.
Ooh, that ultimate from Paloma. The counter going off. Varesh taking a lot of damage. Getting pulled in. Has to R. Now, other side, he's behind enemy lines right now. He might not make it back out. One more hit. The other side just saving Taxi. He's going to go back and try to get some HP up that he has lost. But that is some hard ground to come back.
Oh my God, these candies are amazing.
Battle Bites. Paloma goes down. Let's see if there's an opportunity here for a cross kill on Thorn. A little low, probably the lowest member. The panic onto Vresh. Nope, Vresh is going to fall as well, leaving just Umong.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Look at him. He's got so much health.
No, oh, I was freaking out over the graphic thing that was happening up at the wall.
I don't care about that. He's going to win. Oh, nope, never mind. Oh, the WASD. Ninjas don't feel too good about that. Now it's too late. I don't know
Oh,
nice throw. Nice swap throw.
Yeah,
nice.
swap.
Oh,
Barb Husk. Man. I mean, yeah, he was doing good work. I don't even know who was freaking out there. Chad, did you see how that was?
What happened?
Someone's
dead body went
Someone's
nuts.
dead body just got pulled into so many different corners. But again, as we discovered, you can do so many cool things.
Yeah, sometimes when you die, you just melt into time and space.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
No one knows. Look how big this map is. This is insane.
Yeah. Look at all those buildings.
Look at all those. Where in the world can you see this? Only in video games. Look at the Emperor!
Oh, I didn't know he was there.
Look at that. He's overseeing this.
Oh my God! What was that camera? Oh, Cheetors!
That was amazing. Well played. What? Only at BattleRekt, baby.
All right. Thorn, he knows he has to go in. He got stuck in a bad place. The double rain of arrows forces Varesh to go out. Now he's just kind of stuck with his teammates. Taxi wants to deal some, Taxi wants to deal some damage. Oh, there's the Paloma ultimate. Panicked into it. There's some damage. He's going to have a lot of support from his Paloma, though. He might get out of there, but again, he lost some max health. He's down to about half right now, but that's not too damning. There's a really good chance that they could turn this around. Jay Kuya's over there just trying to poke where he can, and then just smack in the middle, just flicking back and forth.
And Brown being used now. The ultimate, wow, it does connect onto Paloma. The swap going through, and there it is. Nobody's going to finish off the Paloma for Random Alchemist. And it looks like JQ is going to fall. There it is. Ninja just bapped him with the bow. And that is going to be another round going over for Nova. God bless you.
Then no one heard that because I muted myself, and now you've just blown my cover.
I'm sorry. I'm not going. I don't care what I'm here for you. All right, Nova one more round away from picking up this first map.
No one can know I
semifinals.
sneeze. Gods don't bleed.
Sneezing feels great.
Sneezing is for the weak.
Is sneezing for the weak?
No, sneezing to get stuff out of your nose.
Oh, that makes sense.
Jeez, do you believe everything I say?
And that makes it stronger. I taught myself how to not hiccup. It's a story I'll tell you guys later.
There's no time.
Because right now Nova is one round away from picking up this first map. Let's see what Random Alchemist can do.
Getting a pull on Paloma. Other side is used, so that is now down. They're going to try and use Varesh. Varesh hasn't built up the ultimate. He's got no R. He just needs to use it counter, which he does not have right now. There it is. He finally does get a proc. He runs away. He's got an R. He's waiting to use it. No, other side comes first. Now we still got another escape. They don't want to put too much into him.
Look at Ninja's go right now. He's just not being touched. He's constantly doing damage.
There's an ult. It's going to make him R away. Seeker's Mark.
Oh!
There you go.
Look at the double hit there from Ninjas. What an ultimate. That is some value right there coming on the side of Nova. Let's see how Random Alchemist can respond.
Where'd all that damage just come from? Everybody just got melted on Random Alchemist.
Everybody lose your health. That's what happened on their side. Nova going to take their third, a 3-0 sweep here, picking up map number 1.
Map number 1, and I know it says BO3 at the top, but remember that refers to the maps. That's the 3 maps, not in-game. I know it looks pretty deceiving. Maybe we'll re-brainstorm that because it's confusing others.
Yeah.
Although I appreciate you guys are giving us feedback and being like, hey, that looks wrong.
Again, that's what we love.
I mean, you're the wrong one, but it's
but it's cute.
It's good to know that you're looking after us and that we're still right.
Thank you for caring. We appreciate that. We need that. We really do appreciate it.
I love knowing I'm right.
Yeah, no, but man, Nova, man, Ninjas playing out of his mind. Both Jumong players.
Jumong's just 10-2.
Jumong's just 10-2.
10-2.
10, not like the number 10.
Jumong's to 10-2.
I was like, Jumong's 10-2. I was like, we're keeping track of what? What right now?
Yes, they're 10-2.
Yeah.
And replays.
Oh, of Jumong.
Bam. Here's another Jumong. This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate from Ninjas. I don't think Battleship worked too well, noticeably, as, you know, one team just lost and they were the Battleship.
There you go. He queues it up. Boop, boop.
It's done. Almost got the final blow. Other side were able to save one. And Tangle actually saved him from a little bit of damage there. But yeah, Battleship, they really couldn't stick together. together, and again, we've seen like the Jamon Grand of Arrows and just his presence kind of splits up people.
Yeah.
Because when you stick together, you're going to get a lot of the XM1s on you. You're going to get a lot of Rain of Arrows on you, multiple, just a lot of value that you're giving away to your opponents.
Yeah.
And they constantly got split up. They took a lot of damage as a group. Taxi wasn't able to land a lot of the debuffs consistently, even though we saw Proster on Thorn going in. But again, with the support of Jamong, with the Rain of Arrows, AoE things to keep people at bay, and then he's able to pull them back into things. Just a lot of combinations that you can execute, and they really took it to him.
Yeah, also the Thorn ultimate being used a wall to just increase that control that you can have on the opponent was used pretty well. We are ready for our draft numero dos Equis, not a sponsor.
Numero 2 X's. Technically, it's just a word in Spanish.
Rand and Alchemist picking up
words.
first. They're going to pick up Paloma. We got a Paloma Jamong on the side of Nova. Don't expect to see a change from Nova. And I guess Randon also confident in what they have. They're confident that they can outplay Nova at this game, and we are going to see a repeat. Now,
yep.
So, if Jamong, this is a question for you and chat, just in case Kevin, you don't know, but I'm sure you know it. You're an amazing guy.
You can copy Kevin or Carpet. Make up your
Carpet. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to write this down.
You gonna make a memo? Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a visual person.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's on that notebook?
What is on it?
Yeah.
Groceries,
I imagine.
On like the front of it, or like what's the picture of?
Both. Why not?
I mean, I don't think I can show.
Oh, it's a copywritten thing.
I don't think I can show.
All right. It's adorable.
It's really cute.
Is that the notepad that has the thing on the back of each page?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's super nice.
I don't know why I'm talking about this. It's stupid.
But
stupid
Carver,
conversation.
my question before we get into this this next map, if Jamong does the battle right that allows him to get 2 traps, Thorn ults, right? Enemy Thorn ults, and you chuck your traps. Will the wall stop and like suck in a trap? Like, will it absorb the trap that you just threw at it?
For would you say old doors thing?
Jumong, no. So if Thorn ults, right, and then the ultimate's still up, and Jumong tries to throw a trap over it, will it just get sucked into it?
No. Traps are not a projectile.
So it'll be under it.
Correct.
Oh.
Traps are not projectiles. So I mean, a lot of when you're questioning, and if you're new to this game at all, when you're questioning like, hey, what triggers this? What gets hit by this? What gets blocked? A lot of the conditioning and the programming of the game is it a projectile or is it AoE? Is it some kind of cleave? And that's kind of how you can start narrowing down what interacts with other things.
Whoa, look at this angle. Going through the mountain, over the river. To grandmother's house we go. And if your grandma's house is an arena, then welcome home.
In the sky. Hell yeah, grandma's house is cool.
Grandma's house? I want to come back.
All right, so Thorn is just going to get in there. He's going to get a good pull and a space bar as well, trying to push everybody in. Look at the damage.
Oh
the double Rain of Arrows.
Gosh!
Varesh, I hope you don't like living because you're about to die. There's an ultimate pushing 2 together. How did he get it so fast? What on earth is going down?
But now here's the turnaround. Thorn getting extremely low. Rare, we've got to be careful. We've got Jakua chasing him down. The ultimate goes up, and it doesn't let him. And this is Jakua taking down Thorn. Now remember from Nova falling.
He's splayed out. His intestines were just splayed out across the map.
That's what happened last
time.
Thorn! Pull yourself together. Let's see if there's an opportunity here for Nova. 29% HP between the 2 players.
Red team won
and with
the orb.
Rand and Alchemist picking up that orb as well, this is getting harder and harder to breathe. Is there anyone out there?
So I think my goal is to bring out the woman that talks about orbs, give her a headset, and have her on the broadcast. So when someone gets an orb or does something cool, she just says it here live, you know? Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
That is, of course it's not a bad idea. Why else would I say it out loud?
That's a good idea. You don't just say bad ideas. Hopefully the community will be open and constructive.
I mean, I think bad ideas are great. That's why I like saying them.
All right, here we go. There we go, guys. I'm sure you guys at home are just as pumped as those guys in the stands. We are getting to round number 2.
Freaking tours.
Our second map. Entangle popping there. Burrow coming up, just dodging. Jakua using that space ability. Other side also being used onto Varesh. Got to be careful. The counter now being popped. He stays right in it.
And actually, it was the other side saved him from getting hit by the counter, which I believe he has built the debuff, the corruption debuff if he hits you with the counter. Secret's Mark Rain of Arrows is going to put a lot of damage onto Taxi.
There we go, the ultimate going up there, trying to find Taxi. starts making out there, but he goes right in the middle of the counter, not being popped to knock up the stun. And I believe that was, I don't think it was actually the Paloma. I'm not sure what finished him off, but either way, he is gone. Wow,
trade.
the pull. Yeah, the
running.
pull into the Paloma, the second tick.
They're running out of time for this trade. They need to get the switch right now. They need to get that kill. But it's just a bit too late, a little bit too difficult. Nova knew better not to let anyone go down. Leaving a 2v2 in that situation would not have been fun. They had a support and they had their Jumong, and now Nova will tie up this map 1-1.
Team wins the round.
Yeah.
In the
Which is good, good control there. Well, the other side's being used again, like you said, to save Taxi from getting hit. Taxi built the extra energy, or building energy faster, and also getting another 25% of it. Trying to build up to your R's quicker, building up to the ultimate. You can ultimate and R. It's pretty nice.
It's also, depending on who you are, but yeah, it's usually pretty good.
That's right. If you are fresh, pretty nice. Bull coming in there. Other side being used. Taxi makes out of it.
He's still trying to build up energy, but look at this. He doesn't have any. He's barely been able to land anything. He doesn't have his R yet. Now he finally does, but he almost took half his health damage. Random Alchemist will get that. Oh, they find. I keep wanting to call him the wrong name. They find Thorn. Thorn's just gonna go in. The Venn diagram. The Venn diagram. Wow. Oh my God! Get melted.
Where did Thorn go? Just like that. Rare peep popping. And let's see, Rush is low. Ninjas. Now he's pulling up his pants.
Red team won the
Gotta carry this one. He's the damage right now. Stro is the support. They're staying alive. Other side being used again. They're getting the cooldowns out. Wall being used, and now here comes Jakua. He's got a lot of health, so he's kind of the tank right now. He's gonna start just, again, like you said, getting those trades, knowing the damage is there. They do. They end up finding the Paloma. That is a support gone for Random Alchemist. And now, just like that, Nova's looking good.
They're actually looking way better. I mean, like you said, the support is gone for them. Oh, Varesh barely got out of there alive. And he just missed the wolf. Paloma might go down. Stro! You say allowed the body block. The body block's so strong, and then he space bars through the ultimate ninjas. There's another Broman for you right there.
Wow.
Paloma gets a panic. Oh, she just missed the wolf. That heal would have been really strong for Stro.
Oh, the stun.
Taxi has almost nothing. 3 health. 3 health. And the counter's down. He's going to go down to a black arrow. And now it is a 2v1. Nova are able to turn this around, put it in their favor, and it is now up to a lonely Jakuya with barely 25% energy to try and take this victory.
He does get those health orbs now. He's got to stay alive, but no, he's going to go down. And Nova, where it was a 2v3, claw their way back to pick up a second victory here. They are 1 away from going to the finals to face off against the team they won, or they lost against last week. Let's see if they can close this one out. Or will Random Alchemist come back going to map number 3? Woo!
Well played by Nova.
Yeah.
Very, very
Ninjas.
well played.
Amazing plays right there.
I mean, the body blocks alone, that legitimately was the only reason Stro stayed alive. He made sure to stay between him and Stro so that Stro couldn't get hit by it.
I love that. I love, again, knowing the confidence of this is how we win. It's not by me having the most health on my team. It's by me keeping my team alive and working so flawlessly. Like a Van.
The most flawless of diagrams.
Highly sought after in the diagram world.
Jumong on Jumong action over here. We're going to see the ult get pulled by Nova and secured by Nova. Taxi's going to post a selfie while Paloma trying to figure out what to do with her other side. She has to use it on herself to negate some max health damage. A pull will put them both in a dangerous spot. He will not bite on the panic either, and now look at him go!
Wow!
Completely destroyed in the entire Thorn ultimate. That might have sealed the deal for Nova. They're going to see another ultimate landed. So much value ran into Alchemist. Every single ultimate from Nova just got full face value. Disgusting.
Where last game was so close, this game not close at all. Nova going to take a decisive victory here, picking up their second map and moving on to the finals, knocking Random Alchemist out. Wow. The fact that a game can do both, right? Where we see last round, very close, back and forth, crazy plays going all the way to the end, and then a game like that where in 30 seconds it's over. You hit things right, you get those just perfect timed ults, perfect timed Qs, perfect timed pulls. The stars align. The clothes are out on the on the hanger. It's laundry day, mother.
It's laundry day, you son of a... Yeah, this. What are you writing down? Never talk again.
Never speak.
Please just
never speak on broadcast.
That was unbelievable. So another thing we don't talk on, and I'll talk on it real quick before we get into recapping that, and then.
Oh,
sorry,
gosh.
this tree's just gonna get beat up today. A lot of times, building up to energy can be your primary objective,
Sure.
especially early on in a game. If you're the first to get ultimates, especially against a team with very low mobility, you can find a lot of value. Sometimes you will accept max health damage to hit that 25%, right? To get more value or to get out or do whatever. Sometimes you have no choice. Sometimes it's like, well, that's my only escape, like Varesh, right? This counter doesn't get hit, and there's no other side.
You're dead.
You just need to shield up and just smack away and hope to God that he gets enough energy before he dies. But there are some times within a situation where I just need 50 or I just need the next 25 to get to my ultimate. I'm going to take this 30 max health damage because my name's Shifu, and I'm about to do 120 because I know you don't have anything left. So there's that one's a lot more ethereal. It's very difficult to pinpoint. You have to get into the minds of it, and that, I think, a lot of top players can probably notice that. I'm still trying to figure out exactly when players are doing that. While I've played a lot, I'm definitely not nearly as good as any of these guys, and it's really hard to pinpoint. But it's something that does exist. So when you see somebody make a silly choice sometimes, like, why would he stand there and do that? A lot of times, it can be that. Like, it can be part of the reason.
It's turning your health into energy.
Yeah. It's just like the trade-off.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Self-sacrifice leads to greater good. Let's take a look at a double ult, double kill here. This replay, this is just where it ends so fast. So this is when everything lines up. So we got Thorn going in, hitting 2 members there.
Look at the damage he takes here. It's just disgusting.
He goes down, and Paloma's like, my turn. And Paloma turns. There's the ultimate. One tick, the snare, the knock up, the rain of arrows, the counter. Nope, it doesn't get hit. And a full tick going off. Gosh, that's just, it's just.
And then a full ult on poor old Mr. Pink. He waited for the iframe from the ultimate of Palomas to wear off because she goes into the other side for, what is it, half a second?
When she ults?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's half a second.
Half a second.
Very quick.
So you just wait, and then one shot definitely does.
Yeah. Just super good play there. Let's take a look at just the highlights of that last matchup. Again, Nova beating Random Alchemist 2-0. Moving on to Overconfident. Look at our VR guy again.
Look at that. That reminds me, there's a game I used to play on Super Nintendo that had a fighting, it was like a fighting game, had a character like that. Frosty the Snowman, I think was his name. It's not even a joke.
Really?
It was like something like that. Or
you just like got a memory trigger right there?
Yeah, that was weird.
Just hashtag
If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please. Oh, Clay Fighter. Oh my God, someone back here knew what it was. That game. Yeah, that was.
Was that Chef?
I don't know who it was, but either way, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was Chef.
Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you so much for that. I can die happy now that I know it. That's not stuck in my head. But anyways, getting to this game. No, I mean, I thought it was very well played by both teams. Obviously, one played a little bit better than the other. Difficult to deal with that composition. I like the Jamong on Jamongs that we're seeing a lot of.
Yeah.
What makes Jamong really fun to watch is his choices on how to use his full charge, right? Whether he wants to do double rain of arrows, whether he wants to do double space. And obviously, it's very situational. Most situations, he'll do double rain of arrows because it's going to be a lot of damage from a distance, unless he's getting pressure. If he's going against like a Shifu Sirius combo or, you know, a Raigon Kurok or whatever he's dealing with, he has to be very careful what to do with those 3 charges. That's when you see a little bit more decision-making in that case. But yeah, still fun.
Yeah, well played. So now we have our bracket filled out. The only thing left to decide is who is going to be the winner. Let's take a look again. Following Overconfident and Nova. Overconfident taking Envian. Nova finding Aaron, Dan, and Luke. Moving on to the semifinals. Overconfident 2-0ing Unsung. And Nova 2-0ing Random Alchemist, which just leaves one more matchup. Overconfident versus Nova. This is the repeat of last week where Overconfident took Nova 3 maps. So we went all 3 maps, and we went max rounds in the final map to decide Overconfident to be that final victor. So I'm expecting amazing games back and forth again for today.
It literally does not get any closer. But can they recreate it? You'll have to wait and find out. We'll be right back. Welcome back to BattleRekt, and now it's time for a word from our sponsor.
Have you found yourself lonely around the holiday season? Don't be. Come on down. Come on down to Inflate a Friend. Come on down to Inflate a Friend.
I'm impressed. You did as good as you could.
There were so many horrible things I was like, can't say that, can't say this, can't say that, can't say this.
He wasn't ready for that. That's the best part about sitting next to this guy.
We came up with Inflate a
Just
Friend.
throw stuff. Throw stuff in this direction and see what happens. Sometimes you get Inflate a Friend.
Yeah. Speaking of throwing things, segues. We have our
works.
VR guy who
Yeah.
is while he's waiting to be in the arena, he actually is in this cool like waiting area. He apparently did something really impressive that we want to take a look at. So let's cue it up. Yeah! Look at the cheering. He even cheered. Man, you thought bottle flipping was done? Nope. Welcome back.
Well, I mean, if it's with Baco, who's the best champion in the game.
It's now Baco flipping.
Baco flipping.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better name for that. Flacco? No. Got nothing. Blipping.
Blipping.
Nope.
Bipped.
This isn't working.
The last time we did this, apparently we
Welcome back.
created a cuss word. We didn't know.
Oh, that's true. We said it in a different language.
So we should probably be careful.
We should probably just move on. So for those of you that are just tuning in, well, you're pretty late, but at least you're here for the best part. This is the finals of the second week of the North American BattleRekt Tournament. Let's just show you guys how it's gone so far.
Really aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
It was overconfident moving all the way through, 2-0 all the way. And then we've got Nova following them 2-0. I'm sorry, no, they 2-1. Aaron, Dan, and Luke took a game off of Nova, but they came back in their third match, beat them onto the semifinals. You guys just watched Nova beat Ran at Alchemist. Before that, Overconfident took down Unsung, and we have a repeat of last week's finals, Overconfident versus Nova. I'm just going to make a prediction right now. This is going to go all three maps because unless I'm assuming both of these teams didn't drop in skill level or go at a crazy raise of skill level. I'm assuming we're going to see a pretty similar thing from last week. Maybe different team compositions.
And not only that, but one of the teams will actually win by the end of it.
Yeah. So I'm expecting that. That's probably one of my. I'm going to say at least one team will be a winner.
And you know what they'll win? They'll win some money. This is the money match.
That's right. $9,000. $9,000 total prize pool. I'll move out of the way so you guys can see it. $9,000 total prize pool, which breaks down to, check it out, I'm going to push it, bloop, which breaks down to $500 per week per region, which again breaks down to crap. $350 for first place, $150 for second place. So both of these teams. Oh man,
oh yeah, call to action. I was supposed to talk about Twitter, guys. If you want to get your tweet right here, that's right, which is usually about $10,000 per minute for this advertising, baby.
In front of millions of people.
If you want to get it there for free, you tweet at WatchNGE with a hashtag #PickMe. All right, and if it's good enough, if it flatters us enough,
pop it up there.
Or if it just makes me giggle, we'll put it up there.
Yeah. If it's crazy, over the top, aggressive, Carpet likes that kind of stuff. So send it up. We are ready though for our finals, ladies and gentlemen. The draft has begun. Let's waste no further time. Overconfident and Nova. Overconfident will be picking first, and they pick Lucy on the Bloom Nova with the Croak Ashka. So we might see a repeat of what happened last week if the last one is going to be serious there on the side of Nova. Overconfident with the Thorn. Jumong proves strong so far.
Jumong proves strong.
Jumong proves strong. Let's see if Nova finishes off serious.
Wear stongs.
Yep, and there it is. Wow. It's probably extreme. I mean, you've got to.
You got to be mobile.
You got to be mobile.
You
with
got to be mobile.
With that bow and arrow.
You know, you can't be too constricted. You got to be nice and free.
Yeah.
But you also got to have some kind of protection and keep things
Yeah.
under wraps. Croak Ashka's serious though.
We saw, yeah, this
We saw him do it earlier.
third map.
Or
Yeah.
not them, but we've seen it earlier. I think we saw it from
We saw it also last week. This is what Nova brought against Overconfident last week.
That's true.
So did really well. Took them all the way to the final round. So we'll see if they've found a way to perfect it. We'll see if Overconfident, obviously, knowing what's coming, is going to be able to play against it. But so we got a wall on this side to block some stuff from Jumong and Lucy. Sirius again. Sirius and Croak just in your face. Now, Kevin, shoot carpet. I wrote it down too. I got to write it again.
Every time you mess it up, you got to write it down. That snowman really is having some presence. What's on his face?
Oh, it's his hand.
Oh, his hand. He's like, no, don't put me on the camera.
Yeah, he doesn't like being seen.
Here, all I've got is this adorable little thing,
So,
right?
Guys,
but if I don't hold his head up, it just gets sad.
Again, it's
you know?
December 27th, 2 days from Christmas. And so that's why we are all holidayed out here. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then it's just 2 days after the 25th of December. And so happy Wednesday to everyone. Happy Wednesday to all. It's just creeping me out, man. There's something really I don't enjoy about
Unsettling?
It's something really. Well, the
Would
fact
you
that when
would
you
you
let
rather
go, the neck just wait. No. Turn around.
Yeah, yeah.
No, turn around the other way, and then let go of the neck. That is, I'm out. I'm out.
and then the reindeer said, "I heard my name."
Oh, yeah. Imagine,
You called?
Imagine seeing that. Oh, hey, one of the things.
Excuse me, Santa. Do you need some help?
One of the things that we I like doing the subreddits of BattleRekt is people coming up with champion ideas. So I'm going to challenge you guys in chat to come up with just the name of a new champion.
Just the name, and then we'll do the rest.
We'll decide.
Yep.
Well, I think it'd be fun to figure out what this champion does. So give us a name for a new champion you want to see in BattleRekt. We've got some connections with Stunlock.
Also,
we might be able to pull some strings.
we need to do lore. So I want to
We don't
choose
know much.
Thorn this week. All right, we never did lore.
Okay.
By the way, we're waiting for a champion to pick. Or sorry, not champion pick. We're waiting for a player to reconnect.
Yep.
Someone wrong. So don't worry. Trust me. Never mind. We're in the game. I still want to do Thorn's
Lore, quick.
Lore.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think what he was just a little sapling.
Little twig.
A little sapling
Yeah.
when a bunch of lumberjacks came through and mowed down the whole farm, but he was too small and weak, and they didn't want his lumber because he was just useless.
Yeah.
And they got angry because he
Few
watched
days
all of his
old.
family, hundreds of years old of trees,
Ancient
all-
wisdom
all
gone.
went down, right? And then they got turned into like silly things like chairs and tables and
Hospital
like,
beds.
One of them got turned into like one of those cardboard cutouts of like some other person where you put your face in it and take a picture because you're a tacky tourist.
How insensitive.
I know, and this was like a 100-year-old tree. So Thorn got pissed, and then he turned kind of corrupted, and he turned into the Twisted Terror. And when he grew up, he decided to, hunt people down in the woods.
I think, and what's crazy, what's amazing is the irony that if the lumberjacks would have just let the forest grow, that wouldn't have happened.
How that's irony, I'll never understand. But now let's see, in this best of 9 inside of each map, and a best of 3 total in each map, who's going to take through this? Can Nova make this team composition work for them? Because earlier it seemed to not be paying off. So Stro chilling on Ashka, just trying to poke his little heart out. There's the M2, 1, 2, 3. He only got one of those hits into Thorn there. Looks like Sirius actually needs to use Arches to get out of there. He's going to find some damage, but not too much. Oh my god, never mind.
Wow.
That's plenty of damage. No counter gets hit, posting a selfie. Spacebar out of there, dear friendo.
Makes that was nice and tangled there. On to Croak. Going to use that EX camouflage. Gets the in cap. Oh, look at the old lineup there. Just like that, Lucy goes from all the health to nothing. But we do have some confident falling. And that's Lucy going down as well. Nova looking good to pick up this first round here. First map of the finals. And that was a beautiful lineup. We had the Sirius and the Ashka just capitalizing on top of that in cap. You just can't move. You're just waiting for death. And death came swiftly there for Lucy. That's right. As Kevin said, shoot me in the butt. As Carpet said, more dots up top, more fun, 5 dots.
I said none of those words, and I definitely didn't start that phrase off with shoot me in the butt. Interesting.
Are you sure? I like some of this. We got some Lucy's brother, Bako's uncle, the Prophet. Good name. We got to come up with
I
some
saw
of this lore.
Bako with 2 C's, and it's Bako's twin brother.
Just knocked up. Okay, no one.
It's fine. It was empty.
No one saw it.
All right, Croak going in. Petrify will land on their support. They can do some hardcore damage right now. You're going to see the weaken onto Jumong. He's trying to get out of there as much as he can. Another posty self, or another posty self from Sirius. Who's going to grab this orb? Red team. They seem to have a lot of control there. Trying to get pulled. Oh my god, there's the damage. Thorn's got to be careful. He has no space bar, but he's trying to save it. He wants to go in. The ultimate from Sirius is going to be coming now that He's used the spacebar. Will we see it? Nope. He's not the sun. Not right now. The XM2, 2 spaces there. Oh, here's 2 ultimates. 1. Oh my god, where'd that damage come from? Unimportant's getting melted down. Ashka wants to ult, but he's trying to get a little bit closer. Deal as much damage as possible. 1, 2 ultimates. There's 3 ultimates. Everyone decided to throw their butter on the ground. Stro dies to a rain of arrows.
Wow, a lot of damage they're going through, and again, Overconfident looking to pick up this one. No, we might get a cross kill here. Bloom got to be careful, using the Swift roll to run away. Croak chasing it down. Barb Husk being procced. Oh, the double rain of arrows, though. A lot of damage. Croak will fall, leaving just ninjas. And, oh, look at that claw, freaking out. Overconfident picking up a round of their own. We're starting that back and forth. 1-1.
Just like last week.
Just like last week. Again, these two teams.
Tune in last week to see what happened.
Check out our VODs to see what went down. Again, both of these teams just extremely even. They do such a good job at reading each other. After one team seems to have found a way to pick the other opponent apart, they just cover up that weakness and then just exploit theirs. Just this endless cycle of life.
Or, I mean, death.
And death.
All right, Thorn and Croak dealing with it. Croak using the wall to his advantage, getting out of line of sight of Thorn while trying to poke a little bit of damage. He didn't get much in his favor. Matter of fact, no one has so far. But Ashka's running out of mobility. He now has nothing left. The R comes out from Thorn just a little bit too early. He's going to take some M2s, and an M1 from Ashka will secure Nova the first orb.
Procer just M1ing the heck out of ninjas there. Procking that counter, using it to jump away. The Petrify comes out. The Burrow going to negate it. Now Procer there. He's got a full buttered stick. He gets stunned. The Husk going up. Oh, the pull there. Sure, got to be careful. Overconfident going to use it. Use the Lucy Goo to secure that orb.
Lucy Goo. It's like Loosey Goosey, but you stop halfway through.
Buy some now.
Ashka's got an ultimate. Stro uses the R. I like that, though. It forces everybody to come through. But it actually might backfire. He nearly dies there and jumps right into a trap. That's got to suck.
Stro got to be careful, sitting on just a little bit of HP. The heals from ninjas going on himself. The Goo forcing Stro to use the spacebar. The Rain of Arrows going to make him do the E. And Lucy Bloom was waiting. I think it's like a first and last name.
Lucy Bloom. Oh, here's the. Can they get it? Oh, no. Nope, doesn't matter. The spacebar is going to negate that. Sirius is going to go down. He leaves a full ultimate to his dear friend Croak. Here, try and save yourself, but Croak realizes he's done for. He stands still. M1s, cleans his way to the ground and dies.
Starry Lucy Bloom, Lucy Goo. Oh, how Lucy dear are you?
I do like the idea of like a character who's addicted to drugs. His name is Tobacco, as everyone keeps saying that. Everyone's saying Tobacco, but he needs to be like
Tobacco. He has like a smoke cloud as his like cue.
Yeah, but he's like a schizophrenic. He's like kind of nuts because he did too many drugs as a kid.
Yeah, his ult splits him into
It's always as a kid, right? The Lord's always like, as a child, he was.
It's never as an adult you come across these things during college.
He was 26, and he had to get into a heavy fight, and now here he is at 27.
Yeah, not nearly as fun. Wow! Croak going behind him in lines, the Prowl being used, the camouflage, the patience just waiting, but still not going to connect. No stun on anyone. Petrify there on the Thorn, force to use the Bro to get back away. Center control looks like, oh, I really think it was going to go over to Nova. Overconfident with that pull on Thorn. Going to take it for themselves.
Nice entangle on one. Ashka wasn't able to deal a lot of damage, but now he's going to try and M2 Thorn away. Thorn knows to go underground. Doesn't want to deal with that kind of burst. There comes a double rain of arrows, but the counter's going to get hit. Sirius smart. He stays out of range. He goes to support Stro instead. But now here comes Thorn. He gets the ultimate as well, and he's going to secure the orb with that. And there's another one. The Goo following through.
Hitting 2 members of Nova.
That's got to feel like poo.
Whoop-de-doo. Overconfident picking up their 3rd round here.
Boo-hoo. You lose.
You lose.
But sometimes you just got to pick yourself up and
put on your shoes. Oh, gosh.
We're amazing. God.
I don't think, guys, if you're in chat and you haven't just yelled out to the sky, I'm amazing in a while, just do it right now.
It feels good.
No matter where you are, just scream, I'm amazing, because it's true. You guys are all amazing. Everyone here is amazing.
If you can, do it on a microphone in front of hundreds of people. It feels even better.
It feels really good.
Yeah, because they can't tell you otherwise. All right.
Proster,
Oh, my God. That's actually not great.
No,
All right, that's a lot of damage for Proster early on. He has no more spacebar. They might be able to take advantage, but he just gets behind everybody. Bloom's gonna take so much damage, stuck between the wall, nothing he can do about it. He's already used Swift Roll. Croak wants to go in. He's baiting it out. He knows they want to try and get away from him, but he misses that second stun.
Oh, the raw banana coming out from Ninjas. He's gonna use the counter to go on the other side of the wall. I thought he might have for a second gone in there aggressively for Boom. Meanwhile, Ashka ulting in down the center, probably being popped from Jumong. He jumps out of there. Croak wants him dead though. They're going for him, and this is a close game back and forth. The HP bouncing on a needle's edge. Counter being proc, stun going through, barrier down, the orb going over to Nova. That's 2 this game. And that would have been huge for either team. So Nova picking that one up, putting their HP a little healthier. They've got control of the mid now, which means they've got orbs. Look at that. We've got Rare Peep picking up both the HP and the energy orbs.
Uh-oh.
Counter going down.
That M2 alone was for a counter and an E from Stro, but they're not going to be able to engage again.
Man, that's a third orb. Look at that. Where it was 20%, Nova now up back to 50% HP overall. That's the power of controlling the center.
And then gets pulled in anyways.
Oh my goodness!
Thorn pulled him in, hoping that something would happen, but it does not interrupt, and it will not stop his ultimate. And now they're just going to find a way to close in on these last 2 opponents, and Nova will keep this to a 1-point map.
Well played there. Again, there was so much happening on the bottom. It could have gone either way, but it looked like Nova getting that center control was a huge, huge turnaround for them. Getting both of those orbs, allowing to get control of those little center, the minor orbs there. And again, just shows the power of, once this fight is done, you guys always got to keep in mind of those objectives of this game. Getting HP, max HP on all of your allies and energy is nothing to laugh at. Just don't laugh at it, you know? Laughing, I know it's fun, but it can be hurtful. Petrified not being connected there onto Proster, using the burrow to dodge it instead. Camouflage, not going to get any value, just going to use the backup. They're going to reset here. The pull, oh, not going to connect anyone.
Blue team claimed the orb.
Stun missing well and overconfident picking up that first orb.
Oh man, so much value from that Bartos. I haven't seen that kind of value in a long time. 3 or 4 hits, all doing AoE damage, both to Croak and Sirius.
Bloom's WSD dodging all 3 of the M2s from Ashka. Now rooted. They've got Proster. He's going to use that ultimate. They're going to try to control that center orb. They do get it.
He used the value for the spacebar after his ultimate, and he got the orb. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
He's almost built up to his ultimate already. Ashka ultimate, and they're going to deal a lot of damage here to Bloom. Stuck in there, and there it is. Ninjas. That is when you see 2 work together. The counter gets hit. He's going to find safety, but for how long?
Oh, yeah, the Ninjas might have gone down there. Using the spacebar to go away. The counter should be up any moment now. We do have the other members on Nova are pretty low.
Red team
It's unimportant. You can get back here, maybe find some, oh, nope.
Oh.
He gets laser beamed. And Nova going to tie it up 3-3. We got a ball game, orb game, ladies and gentlemen. Orb is love. Orb
Praise
is
the
life.
sun. Look at him. 3-3. 0 maps to 0 maps. Just as even as last week. No surprise there.
Both these teams extremely even. Ninja's playing very well on Sirius.
3,
Look at that
2,
moon.
1, fight.
There is no sun. Ninjas is praising the moon and the balloon. What a thematic map we have here. Round number 7. Burrow getting the stun there onto Ninjas. The entangle going through. Rain of Arrows now guaranteed to get that Seeker's Mark proc on him, but not going to be taken by Jumong.
Storm just found a whole lot of value in that back line, and he was able to help secure that orb with the Rain of Arrows. So now Proster's got his ultimate. He dealt so much damage. Shiro nearly out of health. You know the E is down, but he goes down instead with it. Finds his spacebar to force Croak to use his spacebar. And there's an ult. 2 on the Venom Wind. No damage being taken. There's a goo. Oh, Croak stuck in there. No, he had the spacebar out of there. There's the ultimate, and it's going to go too overconfident yet again. That's 2 orbs to none. 75% health pool to only 40% for Nova. It's going to be a really tough climb for them to try and take this victory.
Unimportant taking all 3 of the M2s there from Stroh's Ashka. Oh, panic onto Croak, and as he runs, he takes a lot of damage. The pull now going in, and they just forced the spacebar out of there. But it looks like Thorn smells blood. He's going in deep. He does get petrified, though, which is going to save Ninjas for a little bit while this happens. Oh, a nice ult! They find It was unimportant on Jumong on the side of Overconfident. A double ult.
Uh-oh. Is he able to? No, he didn't. Actually, he went. I mean, I like that he tried to get 2 in there, but it's tough because then he left Stro alone. He couldn't get any value on that second spacebar. He goes underneath the goose out.
Yeah, I like
and
it.
a panic, actually. That's really good. But they're both really low on energy. They need this orb. Can they get it? And they do. That's actually fantastic for them. He's got enough for potentially his R to shield himself. He can go in now a little bit more confidently. He's got the barrier. He's got the bar husk. It does so much damage. It takes down Ashka. Now it's back to a 2v2. The Petrify onto Croak. Can they take out Sirius in the meantime? They don't hit the counter. They don't bait on it.
Using Ninja's going to be forced to space here. Let's see. No, he does not.
There we go.
And now it is a Croak versus a Thorn and a Lucy. And man, look how healthy Bloom is. Just got to keep Thorn alive. What a turnaround there from Overconfident. Now 1 round away from the first map of the finals. What in the world?
I mean, that's where tracking your opponent's cooldowns and working together really starts to shine. Whether you can chalk that up to potential compositions, but you can't really because it's a 3v2 for a little while. Yeah. They're able to whittle that down and end up taking the victory themselves. A lot of that is just understanding exactly when you can get the trades and when you're out of danger. And Overconfident did that very well at the very end there, trying to make sure that they negated as much damage as possible. Took out the one that they could.
And Ninja's doing a great job with Stro to time their ultimates to just surprise and important and instantly remove him from the game. But Overconfident still coming out on top of that one. Again, Nova, you gotta take this one, or Overconfident will take the first map. Croak jumping in there, does get that 20 damage on that space. Use the second one to jump out of there. Just gonna use that little poke.
Nova got the orb that time.
Got the stun, he's gonna go on it.
He got one, but the barrier's out. Pushed him away, he couldn't get the second one. Ooh, light and dark. He's gonna get some heals on Stro, but he's just dealing with a Thorn there who has his ultimate. He's gonna probably use it to get out. He will. It sucks that he had to use it just to escape, but it will save him from death. He got only one Petrify. A lot of ability used for that, though. They're gonna. This is it. Thorn's gonna go down. No, the barrier's gonna save him just last second. Can he hunt him down? Croak can't find him. He's just gonna try to get out.
To the roof.
There's the goo, and he's gonna go down. He just space bars out of it. Croak stays alive, and now him and Proster are in very similar situations. They will not be able to engage without going all in.
The stun also, they're coming out from Ashka, doing a good job trying to bully Overconfident as they are all huddled up there. Overconfident needs to spread back out and try to potentially get the center orb, or the center controller. Nova's going to continue to come on top. The barrier now down. Proster is vulnerable. Ashka ult trying to move in.
No value in that, and he couldn't get the Q, but there's a space bar down for Thorn. Proster's mounting up. They can actually try and challenge this mid orb. No, not anymore. Good turnaround. That was actually a great turnaround just to let Ashka stay back there and get it. There's the stun. He might go down here. He gets the pull on Croak, which actually could have been the death of him.
Look at those rain of arrows keeping Nova at bay, respecting the damage from Jumong. But now let's see, it's a 2v3. Oh, that splash damage there. That looks like it's going to seal it. Nova going to win their 4th round. And ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going into a round after this
got that, though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, well played. For a second there, could have gone either way, but really just the center control for Nova just allowed them to get that slight HP advantage, that slight energy advantage for just that much more damage. All right, who is going to take map number 1 here in the finals? This is a repeat of last week. Both of these teams so even. Amazing games on both sides. We've got Nova supporters in the chat, and the game's been paused. Just so intense.
They all need to breathe.
They need a break. They need to just focus. See that pause coming out there from Proster. They're taking their break. They're using it wisely. They're not just going to rush into this one. They know it is now or never. This map advantage is obviously huge. It puts your opponent, whoever wins this one, they have such a cushion going into these next maps because it puts such a pressure on your opponent to win. They don't have no map to lose. The game can be resumed, but will it? Yes, it will.
What are we looking to see? Not surprised to see this go to a game number 9 on the first map of this best of 3. Who's gonna get the first poke? An easy M2 on to Croak. He's gonna get healed back up, not lose any max health. Proster and Croak. Croak has used both of his jumps. He gets a stun. There's some damage. Everything right on to the Jumong. Unimportant. You've lost so much. You need to get out of there. Sirius finds himself in there. He's staying in.
He wants to go.
He's staying in, and he just calls Croak. He summons him. Can they get the final blow?
Looks like the bar
So much protection.
Gonna deter him, yeah, just for a second. Even with all of those melees, both those melees on the range, he still manages to keep them at bay with the help of his team, with the barriers, with the barb husks. Now let's see how overconfident can start coming back. Because it is a big HP deficit, about 10%.
Tries to force a lot of movement on the back line. So you'll see Croak doing his best to try and just body the back. Oh my god, there it is. The Husk is going to deal plenty of damage to both Sirius and Croak. Oh, Zashka's going to go down right now. He almost did. And the orb actually goes to, was that overconfident? I wasn't paying attention. She shouts it out loud and a big color happens. I should know these things.
Oh, one more hit away. Croak might be going down. It looks like Unimportant's trying to find him. He knows if he can take it down, it's a big win. He gets rooted.
He has to spacebar out. He has no choice. Can they take out one? Can they take out Thorn right now? Okay, they're healing up. This is good. Get back to that 40-some-odd health that you have left. Lose that orb, but it's fine. If you dedicate to it, you'll just die.
Overconfident, taking that orb, which is big for them right now. They've got center control. Let's see what happens. He's confident to move in. They make the mobility. Thorn used the ultimate. They're looking for Croak.
Couldn't space in time.
Got Croak. The Burrow gonna get that stun locked down, finishing him off. Now let's see if Nova can 2v3 this 42% HP though, just 16 on the side of Nova, and it's going down. They do pick Panorb. Not a bad start for the comeback. They have access to a little bit of energy behind them. Let's see who's gonna pick that one up. They're gonna try to save it.
Double ults could potentially do it if they're cocky. If overconfident's not paying attention, somebody uses all their mobility. You can see an ultimate from Sirius and Ashka lined up together. Could definitely delete somebody, especially if they're gonna take 3 M2 to the face. There's the ultimate. He wants the orb as well, and he will not get it. Overconfident will take that orb. Sirius needs to ult soon. Nope, he's just gonna die in the process.
Yep, the spacebar going down.
Ashka.
So Strobe, look, he's gonna try double ult here. He's trying to get just enough energy, yeah, but he's not gonna do it. And Overconfident is gonna pick up the first map of our finals.
That was tough. That was a tough situation for Nova to find themselves in.
My goodness.
But yet again, these two teams bringing it all the way to the very end. 9 matches within the map, and it will go in favor of Overconfident, but that's only one. Remember, they need to win 2. It's a best of 3, so you have to win at least 2. They've got 1 more. They can change their team compositions, and again, if you're just tuning in, hello, welcome.
Good evening.
I feel like I see a lot of new names in there. We're keeping up with you guys.
Yeah.
You know, we're here to have some fun. We're here to show you BattleRekt. If you haven't really watched before, I hope you're enjoying yourselves. It's pretty intense.
Super fun game.
Those are our names on the bottom. I'm not going to say them again. You can read them yourselves. And if you can't read them, I'm sorry.
Then that's Final Carbon, and I'm toaster loading. Let's take a look at that replay, though. We talked about the saves coming out from the side of Overconfident. Watch this Barb Husk here, just keeping, I think it was it keeping just Proster alive?
For which?
Barb Husk. Oh, yeah, they all jump in and he's Barb Husk.
Bam, bam, bam. And then Stro has only one more hit because the Barb Husk got procced, I think twice or 3 times. We're going to see Deceit come in as well.
Yeah.
That gets whiffed again. He knows he needs to try and capitalize as much as possible. They could have gotten that seat. It could have been a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
But yeah, game 9.
Woo! I thought it was going to be the Barb Husk on the Jumong in the last game where he was almost dead. We had Sirius Croaks on him. The Barb Husk is up, the barrier is up, and it just shows you it's nice. You know, pairing a Lucy. We saw this, I think, in Europe last week. Pairing a Lucy with another person who has a shield, because it's just so much protection. I think what is her shield base? 50.
Her shield base is 50.
Just an insane amount of damage that they can negate. And so you can see keeping a range alive through 2 melees on top of them, allowing them to turn around and take a map. Woo!
Woo! Yes, right. And a lot of it comes down to staggering your cooldowns. A lot of mistakes that you'll see in any kind of matches at all ranks is when you double up on cooldowns that are super unnecessary.
Yeah.
Double up on a shield. You double up on any kind of escape, right? You'll see somebody counter and then Paloma other side. Or you'll see like
a shield on the other side.
Yeah, a shield on another side, or a shield and another shield, or maybe Paloma or somebody shields somebody and then they get tornadoed by Taya. That's where the big mistakes come in, because now you've legitimately wasted an entire cooldown, and rotating those makes it so much stronger. Because imagine if you put a shield on somebody, it starts to wither down, and the whole time they're just wailing. Then you put another 30 HP shield on them after.
And this whole time
down.
you have nothing. You're just taking life instead of a shield, and that's how you turn it around. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is ready. Let's take a look at who we are going to see. Nova's going to start with this comp. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the same one back and forth again. It's so close every single time. Why change it up? It really is just coming down to personal play. Also, BattleRekt, if you guys are just tuning into this game, recently became free to play. Go check it out on Steam. Super fun. Doing this because we love this. We see you guys in chat. We know you guys love it as well. Very skill-based. And when I say that, basically everything in the game is a skill shot.
I mean, the only things that are not are shields and some teammate targeting abilities like Other Side and Tornado. But overall, everything is a skill shot. Heals are skill shots, which is actually
my favorite part of this game.
It's honestly what makes supports more enjoyable for me, because in general I tend to like to play DPS champions.
Yeah.
But knowing that I have to watch, because especially if you're playing with a melee, they're trying to dodge everyone else's abilities. So you trying to get heals on them is going to be tough, especially for someone like Paloma and or Pestilus.
Which is just a constant auto-attacking heal. Pestilus, someone we haven't seen. We saw him in the EU. Haven't seen a lot in NA. And I really enjoyed watching his performance in the EU. Very slippery, a lot of damage on that ult, a lot of healing on that ult, got out some crazy situations.
We see the same team comps right now, though, moving forward.
Yep.
Identical team comps, not a surprise. Again, obviously it was close, so both teams know they can take this victory, even if they have to fight to the very bitter end for it. But I love watching these two team comps. The Krogashka series is a little more unique. We don't see team comps like that very often anymore. We've seen it a handful of times here in North America. And then Jamong, Thorn, and Lucy, semi-popular, I guess, somewhat frequent. I don't want to say too frequent. Usually we'll see a lot of Destiny, Thorn, Palomas are usually the ones that we see with Thorn. Paloma is kind of the flavor of the month that we don't see her here in the finals, which is actually good to see. I just like seeing everybody being used. So the fact that we're seeing both Sirius and Lucy in the end, and usually that's the two that everyone says, LOL, don't bother.
Right.
Why would you play Lucy and Sirius, and yet here they are?
A Blossom, or you see a Paloma.
Yeah.
Not today, not to be seen here. Map number 2 about to begin. Overconfident is up. 1-0 against Nova. Again, whoever wins 2 maps first will be declared the victor. $350 on the line for first place, $150 for second place. And so it begins. Petrify, stun, Petrify.
They honestly just slam through the Petrify knowing they can still out-damage it. There's some damage onto Unimportant right now. Kroak is just walking in. He's got Sirius there to support him now, but the space is going to force him to R out. You're going to see Thorn try and keep his backline in a good place. Nova secure the orb. Thorn takes some damage. Barb Husk only gets triggered once. Unimportant is stunned and taking some damage. The WASD moving from Kroak to try and stay out of here. Bloom's got an ultimate, but Ash just comes first.
Oh, the root now from Thorn, staying in the Ash Gold. The ult following up there by Sirius. The barrier being forced out by Bloom. But now look at that, overconfident. I think they just took that orb there with Lucy's goo.
They did.
Well,
Lucy's goo does not tick, though. It's only the
initial
burst.
damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's the only one that does damage to the orb. Her tick does not damage the orb.
So well timed there from Overconfident, picking up that orb. 59% to 41%, pretty close on HP. Ooh, not anymore. Stro taking a good chunk of damage there from Duron Crow.
Another ultimate already.
Where did all that energy come from? Look at that!
I honestly have no idea. Is that it for Kroak?
I don't know. He looked
like...
Oh,
there's the bouncing. The bouncing M1s just to try and put them a little bit lower. It looks like Ashka's in a very bad spot right now. Shoots his E to separate himself. He finds a wall, breaks line of sight. Well played by him. Keeps himself up a little bit longer. The EX... Oh, no, the EX space, but that M1... Yeah, didn't make any contact. Couldn't get the heals.
With that, Proster is pretty low on the side of Overconfident. They've got to support up. It's going to be hard to burst them down, but we've seen crazy things from both these teams today. The 2v3s are not impossible. The 1v3s are getting close to impossible. The 0v3s mean you've lost. Overconfident picking up their first round of our second map.
Blue team wins the round.
Blue team.
Just here for fun.
Would you say there's a firm meta right now per region? Would you say NA has its meta and EU has its meta, or do you say it's just kind of pretty much changing pretty constantly?
It changes a lot. I wanna wait a couple more weeks before I make any solid statements on a meta. I mean, obviously there's some team comps that work well, and there are some ones that are more difficult. But we see a lot of different styles, which I like. You know, just between triple range, you know, a lot heavy on the melee, heavy on CC. Paloma kind of being there to make a lot of people more viable because sometimes they struggle in moving around. But I don't know. I'd like to give it another week or so just to see exactly what happens. But the first orb is going to actually go to Unconfident. I think the pull and the space BattleRekt from Broster is what helps secure that. He's going to entangle Ashka and get the final M1 combo on him. Can't get the pull in here. There's an M2, but now Sirius into a root and then pulled through, and he won't be able to petrify anybody. His counter will not get procced. Now Ashka's stuck in a bad spot. He's got no support with him. Croak is on the back line again, trying to just muddle things up. Here comes the goo.
A triple stun there coming out from Ashka. I heard the ult. I didn't see it.
Oh man, burrowed right through Ashka's ultimate. And now we're gonna see Lucy go down to a serious ult. Ashka goes down now. There's the trade. 1 kill for 1 kill. But one team still has the support.
Yeah, right now Overconfident needs to.
Oh, there's a stun ult. That might be ult. All right, I like it. The Husk keeping him alive, but he might not be able to survive this. Sirius might not be able to survive this. He throws it a banana. Will he go down? The counter won't get hit.
Oh, am I gonna cross kill? Entangle needs to go. He needs to time this well. Finding it. No, the space bar goes away. He burrows close to him. He's going for something. He does get the cross kill. The petrify.
And then he gets the pull still.
Oh, wow. Not enough, though. So now we've got a 1v1, a Thorn versus a Croak, with the Croak a lot more healthy.
Nicely done. That was actually a wasted ultimate. There's another one coming from him, and he actually gets one of the greens. This is close. He's got the poke on him. His Thorns do heal him. So long as he makes contact, of course.
And the Toxic does heal Croak, so they both have this ability to heal themselves up.
Proster's problem right now is he has no energy as of yet, or at least not 25%. He'll get it very shortly. There it is. So now he can Husk if he needs to. He'll lose the orb to Croak. It's so hard. His attacks are so slow.
Yeah. You really need to land knee on him to really immobilize them and then trying to get the orb while they're unable to move.
I don't think he can take this. Is going to be such a difficult fight for him. He's so low. Croak already has full energy. He's gotten that last orb. He's gotten the health. There's the space bar. He's just trying to get away. Knows he can get the stun. There's the ultimate, but he misses. We will see a Barb Husk soon.
Oh, no! Either mistimed or beautifully timed from Rare Peep. But that is going to be Rare Peep on Nova picking up a round of their own. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are only 2 rounds in. That's how evenly matched these teams are. 1-1 now as it stands in map number 2.
That's pretty great.
That was amazing.
So essentially, what happened there at the very end is Rare Peep knew that Proster had the Barbed Husk cooldown, and he obviously knew he had the energy for it. He'd been hit enough to understand that. So he was just waiting and waiting and waiting. When there was like almost 1 tick left, he knew it was just he knew he had to.
Right.
Like it's like this or I die. So he did a great job of jumping away just for a second to go to orb in case nothing happens or in case something terrible goes wrong, and then he spaced it right back in for the final blow.
Yeah, Proster canceling it. No, he's trying to get the orb. But now we're to our round number 3. Damage on both sides already going across. Nova maintaining that center orb control, but just center control, but not orb control as Overconfident finds another one. But at what cost? Thorn is extremely low, using Burrow. Gonna go over trying to find Ashka, spacing just in time.
There's the pull, entangle. Oh, he gets out of there just in time. Croak now left all alone. He uses space bar, and look at the damage Proster took from the M2, from Ashka. So many firebolts coming his way. Croak trying to sneak his way in there, but he's actually going to get pulled back. Oh, and they just secure that Overconfident, take the second orb inside of a Lucy Goo. She uses Swift Roll to try and get out of there. Now you see them slowly closing in. There's the ultimate. They find her in the corner. She might go down. No, the barrier is there to protect her.
She's
and in the
separated from her
meantime, Sirius gets just throttled in the corner. He's able to get pulled through. He goes down.
Yeah, the Petrify there into the root, into the stun, into the other root. Stroke, gotta be careful. Getting pretty low. There is an opportunity here for a cross kill. Oh, right before Croak ults. Oh, and then right, both members of Nova, they get their ult, and right before they get to do it, Overconfident stops them either by death or by CC. And the body goes flying. Overconfident picking up their second round. 3 orbs to 0. It's amazing watching Nova have center control, but Overconfident continually getting the orbs. That pull from Thorn, Proster just so strong.
I mean, think about what they have. They have Rain of Arrows. They have the pull. They've got, panics from Lucy to help things. They've also got the push from her Clarity Potion. I mean, being in the middle doesn't mean you have orb control. That's the toughest part. You need to legitimately keep them so far back and/or body block things as you can. But
get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just tough, especially with that Thorn pull. You can't body block it. Nothing you can do.
All right, here we go. We are in round number 4. A panic. They're going off on the Croak. Rain of Arrows. I mean, just look at the amount, just the area and the damage and the control that that ability does when you use it, when you use the second one. Jumong definitely shining today on both teams. Ashka
There
in
you
the
go,
corner,
Stro.
followed by
Oh, there it
Sirius.
is.
Wow.
The panic,
Good panic.
The panic just saved Thorn, but all right, just long enough. He does find safety. He finds a heal, but there's an incapacitate followed by stun. And now we're going to see Jamong. Nope, he gets prowled out just in time.
He was. Holy snap.
There was a couple of things in his favor there. For the here comes some ultimates. There's a goo. Here comes Thorns as well. Stacking it up. Will Croak die here? I think he will.
A lot of damage going through. He used that space bar to go around with the M1.
Here's the trade.
From Jumong goes to find it. Will they get it?
All the
Proster
trades.
is low. Wow, everyone is going down. It is a 1-for-1.
Oh, God!
Now a 2-for-1. It is now unimportant. It's a 1v2.
There's a really good chance Unimportant can take this. The Petrify is actually going to save him from taking full damage, and he gets it! He gets the orb with an EXM1, so he also does damage. He puts on the Seeker's Mark if he wants to heal up as well. This is going to be hard, but there's a really good chance he can take this.
Now here we go. We see Nova just slowly moving in. They don't want to give him the opportunity to hit.
Both his space bars are down.
Range. Whoa,
oh my
wow.
God.
Good chaining of the CC there from Nova, and good realizing that they can't draw this out. Even though, yes, Nova does have that support, they've taken so much max damage, and Jumong was so healthy, unimportant on Overconfident, had a lot of HP. He had that mobility up. He did get the BattleRekt for increased haste. So a little harder, a little easier to dodge some of those abilities, but
I mean that's so tough. I mean, Unimportant, you know, being one of the best, if not the best, Jamongs out there. Everyone is going to play against you like you are. So they kept his distance. They forced him to use that double space, and once the space was down, he could have prowled, but there was just CC on his side. They weren't being silly. They only went in when they know they could line up enough damage to get the kill.
Yeah, the respect there on Nova, obviously clearly showing, and for good reason. And they tied up 2-2. You're in round number 5 here again, the back and forth. There it is again. Overconfident. It's just like an algorithm right now. They just know how to get.
It's like a set play.
Yeah, they just know how to get. It's just like, okay, Nova's like, all right, we're going to give him the orb here. Now we're going to go. Proster has to take a lot of damage. There as that front line.
Counter gets hit. Sirius actually uses it to escape. Ninjas on Sirius has got to be one of the scariest things I've ever seen. Oh, there's the goo. It's going to deal some damage, and they won't secure the orb for it, though.
Oh my gosh. Bloom, where did you go?
Cotton Eye Joe. There's an ultimate from Thorn. It's not going to do any damage to anybody. He used it for the mobility, used it for the spacebar. Wasn't going to get much out of it. He'll go down. And now Nova will take round number 5 very confidently.
Yeah, Averse, I see some people in chat asking where is Averse. Averse is being replaced right now with Unimportant from Overconfident for this week. Not sure why, but that's what happened.
And I mean, you can claim all you want of who's better or who's not, but this is legitimately going the exact same way we saw last week with Averse. We're going to game 9s. Every map's nearly traded back and forth. If Nova takes this, we're going to literally see exactly what we saw last week going into map number 3. So obviously Unimportant is holding his own. He's playing just fine.
Yep. It looks like Averse is on vacation. That's what we have coming from chat. Right now, Petrify there going on. Overconfident. Here comes the orb. Oh, the Q down now for Thorn, so he doesn't have that pull. Let's see if he'll be up in time for the orb to come through, but it looks like Nova doesn't care. They're actually just going to go a lot of damage on the Bloom. They're focusing on the corner. Stro doesn't have any energy. Usually this is where we see the damage going through, but where's Croak's health gone?
I mean, he just stayed in there for so long, just enough things kind of came his way, or even just found their way to him. Croak lost a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to slow him down, and it usually never does for Croaks. But Thorn has gone. Thorn found him. He just spaced over near him, and once he saw the Thorns come up from his BattleRekt, he knew he'd found Croak. And now Croak really needs the heals. The spacebar is going to help him out. The body block from Ashka. So many bromans today. Thorn's going all in. Thorn wants this kill.
Oh, the Barb Husk canceling it early to get that M1 in. Full ultimate going out for Sirius.
That was really, really well played. Essentially, he Barb Husked himself so he wouldn't get petrified because you are immune from most CC while you're Barb Husks. Now it's Sirius left all alone. Ninjas might be one of the best serious players out there. If not, I mean, I don't know. He's
wicked.
I want to say
good.
I want to say the best Sirius. I mean, at least from when we were watching, Ninjas was hands down like the best Sirius probably in the world. We rarely saw Sirius in Europe, anyways. It's really just a lot of it is map awareness and getting full value out of his abilities. It's not just landing his abilities. Everyone can land. At this level, people can hit skill shots. That's not the problem.
Right.
It's not making the contact. It's when you make the contact. And he's just so smart with what he has. He'll always try and use his counter first for mobility and use the space second, which is a mistake a lot of younger serious players will not use. They'll space in and then try and use the counter to escape, and that's just asking for danger.
Oh, I like this. The aggression coming out here from Overconfident. Normally they'd be sitting in the back. Never mind. As I speak that, they're moving back to the corner. for the start. They went on Stro on that Ashka. Got the entangle, got the pull, forcing him to use that spacebar. Center orb is up. It goes over to Overconfident yet again. Nova.
No surprise.
He's not able to get that under control. But again, that hasn't stopped him from winning 3 rounds so far, tying up 3-3 against Overconfident. But Croak using that spacebar to jump away.
Ooh.
The camouflage up. Let's see who's trying to find the prowl being used.
Nor's
He misses. He misses the stun.
Red team has taken the orb.
This time Nova took the orb. They're able to sneak one. It's now 1 orb to 1 orb. Croak needs a little bit of heal, but Sirius might actually die before he can do it. Thorn's just chasing him down, but that means Sirius is going to try and ult him. There's one ult. There's the Ash Gold, followed by the M2s. It's actually going to kill Croak with the Husk.
With the Barb Husk.
The Barb Husk will kill him. Sirius has to cancel his ult early. Another ult from Ashka. Sirius knows he's done. He gets pulled into the goo.
Man, nothing worse than getting pulled into the goo. Overconfident, gonna pick up their 4th round. Ladies and gentlemen, they are 1 round away from being our repeat champions and taking home $350. Let's see if Nova can win now 2 in a row. They did it last week. I think last week they won 3 in a row. So definitely not out of the races yet. Yeah, the pull. Sorry, I agree. The pull into the Lucy goo with that beautiful face.
The Goople.
The poop. The
Was it Goople?
The pull into the goop. I was gonna say. I combined it.
You know, I always give jokes like that. You can't not.
Can't not.
All right,
here we go.
He's just in the middle, trying to body as much as he can. Trying to split everybody up, and he's done so pretty well. And he misses, or he makes Croak miss that stun. There's the wall up from Stro. It's going to keep Unimportant at bay. No damage from him. There's an M2. 1, 2, 3. No, 2 into Bloom, but not the 3rd one. He couldn't make contact.
What a prowl! Keeping Unimportant just from taking damage for so long.
There, oh my God, Bloom, you are gone! The stun M2 combo between Stro. Oh, there's a nice double petrify, but it doesn't matter. There he is. Ninja's always knowing when to show up for the final blow. He gets the damage, and now we're going to see so much damage going onto Thorn. Ash Gold just to get out of there alive, but it's totally worth it. So why you keep hitting the Barb Husk? It's fine. You know you'll kill him. That's why.
Oh, yeah, again, that time they know the damage. Let's see. He's going to go for Stro. Pop's going to stun. One more M1 would have done it.
There you go.
Oh, and if he would have gotten that, I mean, he would have looked pretty well. He had a lot of HP.
He's going to be able to take him out. He's going to try and ult onto him. Nope, he uses his E. He's going to get the space. He still can't finish him. There's just so much he had to do. All those cooldowns. Now he is done for.
Stro also playing that really well, knowing that. Knowing Thorn was going after him after he used E to go away, just instantly does his petrify on himself. Knowing that if Thorn were to pop up, it would have hit him as well. And there we go, Nova bringing it back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're within a 1-round game again. Map number 2. If Overconfident takes this, it's over. Week 2, they're the winners. Nova takes this, we're going into map number 3, and it will be a repeat from last week. What do you guys think? I see both. I see Nova. I see Overconfident. People cheering in chat. Let's see who's going to take this one. Pull there going on to Stro again. Nice panic onto Croak.
We're going to deal some damage, but the heals will keep him from losing too much on the max. Again, Ninja's just there in support, spacing to be their first team.
Ooh.
Oh, no, that can't be great.
Back into the stun.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Barrier's down as well. Bloom does have enough for a roll. She's going to petrify.
And Nova picking up the orb. This isn't changed. Overconfident usually taking that first orb this time, dodging the pull there on Stro.
There's a blind, by the way. Proster's completely blind, so Croak just finds an opportunity to go in. He's going to get panicked right into an Unimportant. That is not a great person to go into.
Ashka got an ult. Here comes the ult from Ashka. Knocking up Unimportant.
Oh my God, there it is. He's going to fall through. He gets pulled into more range. He's going to try and follow him. The double space bar from Unimportant. They secure an orb as well. Get some of that health back. Oh, Ninjas might have gone a little bit too far. He thought he had more in him. He spacebarred around a wall. Found himself a nice spiky Thorn.
Look at that turn from Unimportant. He uses his spacebar to go through.
They're all grouped up.
Used.
Oh, Stro's in a really tight spot. Okay, nice. Breaks line of sight.
Oh,
they snuck it out. They
it.
snuck it out, and he just got entangled out of that. Thorn barely saves himself. That Sirius ult would have finished him. Croak used the M1 just to do something. He's got an ult. He wants to use it. He does.
Oh, the Venom
And it's going to take Thorn out when the Venom explodes.
So do I. Nova looking like they're going to take this to a map number 3 here. Let's see if Overconfident can take this back. A lot of members from Nova are still low, but as Lucy goes down, that is the hope for Overconfident down as well. Nova keeping it alive. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a 3rd and final map here in Week 2's finals. Holy
Both maps going to round 9.
Holy snap!
This couldn't be closer.
I need more water.
And what's so fun is that we're also seeing two varying team compositions. You have a double melee on the side of Rare Peep, Ninjas, and Stro.
Yeah.
And then you've got essentially, you're looking for your damage for unimportant, and Thorn's going to be there to just slowly whittle people down. He's going to put his debuff on, you know, his damage over time. He's going to just space bar around, force cooldowns out, while unimportant just starts to wail on them. So two very different styles clashing, and you're seeing their decision making, which just makes it so entertaining.
Yeah, and they're going back and forth again. It's not that it's like, oh yeah, this team comp's clearly better. We again back and forth, and then maybe one wins two, and the other come back and they win two. I really enjoy watching the Thorn. Watching the entangles, I think, are pretty amazing. The pulls, again, watching the orb control that he has, even though Nova had center basically the entire game. They had center control. They continued to get orb after orb after orb, and it was really just really impressive to watch. We've got a replay for you of that last matchup here. Just again, every moment was so good. I think you can pick just any round and find it.
Yeah. This is going to be a double ultimate here. We've got one from Croak and Thorn on the way.
Oh, so he tries to ult here, watch. And then Ash comes in, he tries to ult, nope. So we've got a double nope on the ults.
Then he gets rooted, tries to E, can't move again. He will get an ult, but it's too, at that point.
Just too late.
You're
just trying to mash it.
He needed it for the mobility at that point, which sometimes you'll see in 1v1 situations of I just need to get closer, and I'm winning the situation.
Yeah.
And it's easy to just see a whiff as an ult, and obviously, yes, you'd like to make contact.
You'd like to kill all three.
But if I know that they don't have anything left for the next 3 seconds, all they have are M1s, and I know that my ult will get me close enough for the final M1 that's going to get the kill, you're damn right I'm going to miss that ultimate. And you're damn right I'm going to just get close.
Yeah. And again, he put himself over the wall, separating himself from two of the other opponents. So a very well played, but just not enough. But Nova, either way, they're still going to take it. Ladies and gentlemen, our third and final draft of the night is ready between Overconfident and Nova. Overconfident picking first. I do not expect to see anything different.
I want to see everyone's predictions here. I want to see what you guys think. Who you think is going to take it? You cannot be wrong because of how close this is.
Yeah, either way.
If you predict one and you're wrong, honestly, you can't be. You're
still
can't be too bad at yourself.
This is like those tests in school that didn't have a wrong answer. You know. Did you have those?
Excuse me?
Tests in school that didn't have a wrong answer. It was just kind of like a.
Oh yeah, those. I would sit there for 20 minutes wondering like
make a decision.
Why I couldn't figure out which one was truly the right answer because I like that's right.
Oh,
that's
I
right
can see
too.
that being right too. Yeah, that's the situation. Either of these teams are amazing and right.
I once knew a professor. It wasn't. Sorry, I didn't know the professor. Someone I knew this guy.
They didn't know that.
And he essentially said as he gave the test out, it was like 100 questions, long test or 50, right? It was one of those like just know a bunch of stuff in 2-hour exam.
Yeah.
If you can get every single question wrong, I'll give you 200%. Which means you have to know so confidently that you're right that you're wrong for every single one of them. Because if you get even one of them right, you're going to get the grade that you deserve.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. What? Do you know what school this is? No, wait, never mind.
I do not.
I guess anyone else can promote the school. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. Because you're questioning yourself. You're like, oh, crud. If I got one of these right, then I have like an F.
Yeah, you have like a mega F. You got like a 2%.
I failed so hard. Well, here we go. That's right, Midnight Coffee. No Destiny to be seen from NA. If you want to watch that, you got to tune into the EU broadcast in the morning. Our final map between Overconfident and Nova is about to begin. I have no idea. All I do know is it is going to be some dang good rounds. Yeehaw indeed. Rain of Arrows have started out, forcing him back. Bro's taking a little bit of damage. Nothing crazy too far. Dodging the Q. Going to get for those M1s. Spacing. Not going to go for the knockup. Wow. Rare Peep taking a little bit of damage there while still camouflaged. That's not going to feel good. Let's see if they get the orb again. No. Nova.
Rare Peep took so much for that, though. I don't know if it was worth it. He took a lot of max health just to secure that orb, or at least help secure the orb. I don't know what the last tick was on that, but at least now they're able to reset. He's able to get back to his current max health. They're going to try and poke their heart out. Rain of Arrows is down, so he knows he can try and go in. The seed is up. They get one in cap. They're going to fall through. There's an ultimate, but it's going to get popped up by the spacebar from Thorn. Barb Tusk is down as well, so Proster can't really go in right now. Red team take another orb. This is very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, Overconfident, normally having those orb controls in the past, at least in the last map, so heavily. Nova on this map, 2-0 right now. And the entire time, Proster getting chunked down. The goo up Seeker's mark there. I think falling up the roof from Jumong. A nice stun. Ninja just going to start healing back up. Not sure if he took max HP, but there we go. Here's the ult. I love it. I love the idea of Croak using the camouflage of the ultimate to run in. You're using it as cover, right?
Yeah.
Running straight down the line, getting healed all the way to try to capitalize on any sort of damage.
There's one ult. There's Swift roll from Lucy. Oh, he wanted to see her so bad. He finds a Thorn instead, right around the corner. That's got to feel terrible. He's going to get buried and spacebar. That might have been too much.
Now he's on the run.
But it's going to help, but not enough.
The Barb
I lost all my words.
Barbus trying to save him there, but Thorn's body being flailed. Now with the center orb going over 4-0 to go overconfident, this is looking dire. They're stuck in a corner. They're pushed far away from center. Nova's got map control. They've got an increase in numbers. Looks like Unimportant knows this. Using Prowl again to get aggressive, running through, procking Seeker's Mark on them. Croak's got to be careful. He's pretty low. Rare Peep can't just jump in willy-nilly. The stun, the barrier, the goo. It's not going to connect with anyone. No sort of pulls. Meanwhile, we've got the explosion coming out from the Venom. Rare Peep. This is going to be Nova picking up round number 1. I love the little back and forth, the excitement. You can just taste it.
Wins the round.
Play that game about
Subak,
yourself.
shout
hashtag.
out to you as well.
Somebody brought it up in chat earlier. Sorry, I lost your username. Talking about how Jamon can nearly self-sustain himself. There he is.
Hey, it's Tommy the Fish.
It's Tommy the Fish.
Wait,
His kids are around, but they're grown up. They're separated.
that
They-
one's
they don't need-
phasing through the wood.
Well, he also gave birth to unbelievably talented children.
Ghost Fish. I actually wanted a Ghost Fish when I was in junior high. True story. We'll save it for another time.
That we will. What? All right, that hitbox looks funny. Thought the long
Whoa.
M1 was going to actually take him out, but now he's going to take unbelievable amounts of damage straight through the barrier. Vega just going to go all in on him.
Yeah.
There's an E on Ashka. They're going to lose some damage, and that orb goes to Nova again.
Yeah, Nova now flipping this orb control all on them. The Burrow, just going outside another barrier, and Thorn's got to be careful. Proster dangerously low. Nova doing a great job. The ult coming through. The dodge. Unimportant.
That's unfortunate. It was the Ignite that actually broke the end cap on Lucy, but it doesn't matter. They're going to find a way to converge on Thorn and get the final hit. Red team, another orb for Nova. Are they going to actually start carrying this out?
Looking good so far. A lot of damage there. Look, right before the goo touches down, every last ult from Ninja's being utilized until he has got a spacebar out of there. Again, Unimportant and Bloom doing a good job, and you can just see the skill of the players on both sides.
Oh my God,
of the
panicked.
team. Oh, the stun, will they find him? No, they're not going to find Stro. He's going to go down. Nova 2-0 right now and overconfident.
Red team wins the round.
If they win one more, it's going to be the biggest gap that we've seen so far.
between these two teams, yeah. Vinny says that's just Rook's weapon rack when you see how the fish. That's where he just goes, he's like, mine, grabs it.
Oh yeah, sorry, just to finish my thoughts. So somebody brought it up, the self-sustain that Jamong has, and when Jamong's self-sustain is in the hands of someone as skilled as Unimportant, you're looking at,
my God.
Lucy really just needs to pay attention
It's like
to
you
Thorn
have
and
a healer.
herself.
Yeah, you got your own healer.
You know, he is just making sure that he puts that debuff on everybody. Seeker's Mark is on everybody possible. Every time he hits an M1, he's going to get healed up. You know, he EX M1s every time he realizes he's lost some health. So Lucy really just needs to help out him and Proster. But still, every now and then, you know, there's a barrier coming out. He's probably going to need some heals very soon. He's stuck in a bad place. Look at that. Just throwing M1s out. Rare Peep doesn't need to bother thinking about abilities.
There we go. Looks like Nova might be going for center again, but it's really mixed up. The team is kind of all over the place. Bloom stuck down and petrified. This time overconfident picking up orb number 1. Let's see if that means they're going to win the map. When Nova found the 2 orbs, the orbs at the beginning, they were the winners. Let's see if that means overconfident winners. Goo coming down, Stro getting extremely low. He does go down. It's looking like that might be the case. Whoever picks up first orb is the first victor. Barrier and Barb Husk going down. They know Bloom doesn't have anything. The end cap coming out, but it's not going to matter. And someone in chat just said, I bet you all 30 Bitcoins each that Nova wins.
That's like $6 million.
That's a hefty deal. Someone should hop on that just for the chance of becoming extremely wealthy tonight.
Actually, 30 Bitcoins to everyone? That's like
to everyone.
That's like $10 trillion.
Bet you all. Or he's going to become extremely wealthy.
And we're all about to literally be in poverty.
Yeah, we're not going to have a show next week because we had to sell everything just to not be owned by someone else. All right, overconfident finding one. Again, they heard you like, no, we're not gonna make this biggest deficit. We're not gonna give Nova 3-0 on us. They pick up a round. Let's see if they can do it again to tie it up 2-2. Overconfident just one round away. Again, let's see who gets that first orb. Burrow being used, finding Croak in camouflage, popping up, forcing Rare Heap to break that stun, doing the auto attack. The pull going into Ninjas, using that spacebar to get away. Again, he needs to do that, using the heal up. Let's see if Overconfident takes his time to find Croak on Nova. Oh, a lot of damage onto Ashka again. Stro using that wall.
Careful. But can they actually take out Lucy? The barrier's down. Don't know if she has flip roll anymore. Watching Ashka, he's about to go. Oh, Stro might go down here. There's the ult, followed by the space. Oh, he's just going to get M1 to death.
Yeah.
Thorn gets so much value out of that battle, right? It's unbelievable. They need to try and take out Lucy now while they have a chance. He's going all in, but there it is. The barrier blast shield is going to push him away.
So long, too. My gosh. Just when you think it's going to fall down, you're just auto-attacking it. Please, 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 please. Wow, good damage there from Ninjas. Not a counter was procced that night. Not even Ninjas. And Overconfident tying it up 2-2 against Nova. I called it at the beginning. We're going to map 3. We're going to all the rounds. These teams are just so evenly balanced. It's just, go ahead.
No.
Oh, I was just gonna keep going with my.
Keep going with what you're
saying. It's just so hard to be like, oh yeah, this is what Nova should do. This is what Overconfident should do here, because they're doing it every single round, and that's why they're going back and forth. This is just good BattleRekt, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the finals.
If we get around 9, all 3 maps, that's gonna be actually like scripted.
Throw it back. All right, this time we'll lose. All right, this time you win. Make it look good. Make it look good. Get double kill. Yeah, come back. Come back to the end. That's how everyone sounds.
All right, Thorn has found the chance. He wants to go in. He's going to get petrified. Clarity Potion will bring him into some damage. Barb Husk against the Croak damage. Now he's against 2. No, he makes it against 1 with the Entangle. And the missed R from Sirius. He's just going to go try and help out Stro. Who gets the first orb? Nova does.
And that's usually a sign so far on this map that they're going to be the winners. Let's see if Overconfident can break that streak. Stun coming in there on Ninjas. A nice Petrify, nice Entangle as well. Wow, 2 members hard CC there on the side of Nova.
Ultimate for Sirius, and they hit his counter right before, so you knew he just lined himself up to get the most value out of that ultimate. Who gets the second orb? Overconfident does. Now 1 orb to 1 orb. They've evened up the resources. Hits the counter. Stro just stays right there, wants to get the health. Thorn doesn't know where to go. He changes his mind, goes right back. He gets the ultimate. Another one, but instead he hits Rare Peep, who shows up in place of Ashka, who's going to get rain of arrows and pulled. He's got an ultimate. Across the wall, who does he land? He lands it on Thorn. Will Thorn go down? Barrier's been shredded through. There's the goo on Stro. He stays alive. He finds the orb. They get it. Yes.
What is happening? So much damage, so many ults on both sides, Nova and Overconfident. There's a breather for a second here. Stro almost taking damage, going down by Lucy. Meanwhile, Ninja's getting stopped there in the safety of the Ashka ult, so no one want to maybe take too much damage. Watching Unimportant's predictions on his Jumong's Qs. Look at that pull!
They get the orb, and he just gets blown up immediately. The stun on 1. Jumong has a lot of energy at his disposal, though.
Yeah, Ninja's going down as well. He's also got the double rain of arrows. He predicted going the other way.
Petrify. She's going to also line up to Petrify with, oh man, there they go.
Yeah, the pull goes in and Overconfident going to pick up the 3rd round for the first time on this map, taking a lead against Nova. Will they increase it?
Are we surprised? No.
Over $40 million in USD, says Big Steve. 30 Bitcoins for all the 900 viewers. Holy snap, $40 million down. Easy. Down payment. It's a nice down payment.
Oh, thanks for doing the math for me, Big Steve.
Yeah.
I want to have a friend named Big Steve. Will you be my friend, Big Steve?
Well, I have a grandfather named Big Steve. Look at that dragon. He's
first
pumped
name
to be
Big
here.
Steve.
Are you guys?
Look at his eyes.
Are you guys as excited as him? Hey, that's the same eyes as Paloma.
He's just screaming. Oh, maybe he's related to Paloma. Maybe Paloma's a dragon lady.
That's the lore we'll talk about, but not this week. That's next week. Tune in. Goodbye. just cut the broadcast.
Oh, there's some damage on Destro, some max damage, but the Petrify is going to save him some of that health. Broster's going to get stunned up, and he's going to actually have to deal with his own R. Going to get M2'd right through that. Croak got panicked. He somehow pushes, I don't know how far that E was. I think he got pushed on the way. Seeker's Mark, there it is, EXM1. Going to spread the love. Here's the mid game. Stro has the advantage of having that wall unimportant out in the open, so he is forced to make sure that he WASDs out of all this stuff. Broster finds a Sirius. He might get petrified. No, he won't. Here's the ultimate, though. He's got nothing left. He entangles in the heat of the moment. There's the ult from 2. Thorn trying to get it at Ashka's ult with it. Who gets the orb? Nova does. Banana. Oh, and there's an ultimate, but he burrows through it. No one on the Croak ultimate. Full stick of butter, wasted on the ground. But the stun followed up by another stun, and now Thorn goes down.
Wow, overconfident here. No one really low for Nova. Ninja's the lowest, but he's staying in the back. They find a stun. Look at the CC on the Lucy. She goes down. They do end up getting the cross kill, though. It's a 1v2 here. Can Unimportant pull this one out? Both teams low. They both have their supports, though, so the damage from Unimportant just isn't going to stick. Now, we did talk about earlier, he does have a lot of heals. Let's see if he finds them. Using the prowl. Oh, the ultimate there. Well played. Nova tying it up 3-3. Congratulations. Big Steve is going to be your friend. And also people in chat are asking for friendship. So look, we're making friends in the finals here.
That's amazing.
And Grimmers, I agree, these rounds are so good.
He's even excited. He said, heck yeah, I'll be my friend.
Look at that. All right.
I am actually baffled at how much they're trading back and forth. And the best part is you can see the moments when things when the tide starts to change.
2,
Yeah. These are the games that
I think is the word I was using for
the tides start rotating. These are those games that I want to go back and watch just so I can just absorb everything that's happening and hopefully become better because of it. That panic onto Croak. He's using the camouflage to get out and not get that stun value. Again, Nova maintain the circle, but look at Thorn knowing that there's a lot of cooldowns for Croak down. They're trying to force something. He gets in the back, but Nova going to take that one from Overconfident.
They're trying to read the pull. They know it's going to come, and there's an EXM1 going to bounce around from Jamong. So much distance. Keep jumping in. No, he missed the in cap. Well timed by Jamong, knowing that was coming his way.
Ooh, the stun there. I think that was the EXM1 coming from Jamong. The goo as well. A nice space bar coming out there from Rare Peep to save his life. Remember about the camouflage are going in. No, missing the burrow just in time from Proster. The ultimate from Ashka. Gonna be stopped there by Barrier and Barbhusk. Overconfident looking pretty good. 77% HP overall, and there's Nova down to 52 right now.
But that's a cooldown stack that you have to be careful of. It might not seem like a lot, but there's the Barrier. It has come back. I don't know if he has enough. Look at the damage. That was the entire series all straight in your face. Barbhusk is down. So is Barrier. If they can turn on Proster, they might be able to take him down. Oh no, Croak trying to find the back line. Ashka's going to go down in the meantime. He couldn't find it. He has no more invis. He's going to have to use his mobility to get out of there. And Sirius will go down.
Overconfident going to be one round away from being our repeat champions. Nova, they were here last week. They were so close to the victory. If they can pick this one up, we're going to see the closest games we've ever seen so far in BattleRekt Reborn Rebirth Wednesdays NA Week 2. Here we go. What do you think, chat? Do you think Overconfident's going to take this one, or will Nova tie it up and go into a final sudden death round?
Who will find the first orb and who will find the first punish? Will probably seal the fate of this round at least. Some damage from Stro. Onto Unimportant in the back line. He's going to actually get back there with the stun. Rare Peep's just going to go all in. He finds Lucy now instead. 2 in. Him and Sirius are together. This time they're going in, but look at Stro.
Oh, wow.
He might get shredded in the background. No, he's going to petrify to try and secure that. He's scared to put an M1 into the orb, knowing he might lose it. They lose it anyways. Overconfident take the orb. In the meantime, you'll see Stro and Rare Peep trying their best at that back line. They're pretty even in health pools right now. Overconfident in the lead by about 10-20%. Nova need this win to stay alive in the tournament. Pushing them into a corner, though. Look at the control they've got.
Yeah, down HP. They're going to go for that orb really quickly before the pull can go up.
To get it.
Spacebar is going through. Yeah, that's an orb for Nova. So 1-to-1 on the orbs. Overconfident. Croak picking up those full health orbs are evening that HP out. Here goes the all-in.
Here we have 3 ults from Overconfident just waiting in the barrel.
Yeah. There's one of them.
There's Sirius' ult.
Here's 2 of them.
The goo will be coming out soon. Now that mobility's down. Bloom's trying to get in range, though. He's so far away. There's the Ashka ult. Not gooing yet. Just waiting. Stro, there it is. No, once he saw the space bar, Stro's going to go down. Can they get the trade? They got the support. This is actually amazing for Nova. They took down the support. Croak is incredibly healthy. Sirius can get himself back to half health.
He goes, picks up the energy, dropped by his teammate.
Oh, and then with the space bar, he's able to get it. He has an ultimate as well.
That is huge for Nova right now.
There's no prowl and no space bar for Unimportant right now.
Going through. Look at that pull.
Oh,
it looks like Unimportant takes all of it. Ladies and gentlemen, will Nova do it? Are they going to tie this up? Are we going into a final sudden death round between Overconfident and Nova? Overconfident last week's victors. It looks like we are. Thorn knows that he gives up. He's giving it to Nova. He says, let's do this again. We are ready to take it. It all comes down to this. Someone just Rebroadcast confirmed. Yeah, this is just the same footage as last week. Pranked.
Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas, you idiots! All right, here we go. Who is it gonna be? Will it be Overconfident? Will Nova throw our reigning champions off of the throne, or will Overconfident keep it? We'll find out in the next 2 minutes. That's what's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, Red Peep's going in.
Wow.
Again, trying to put everything into Bloom. He's going to get panicked, but actually to safety this time. Ninja takes a lot. The entangle, trying to get the pull on one. He does get a pull. Rain of arrows as well. Puts Secret Mark on everybody. If you can get a couple M1s, he's going to look at the heal up. Who's going to get the first orb? They're all scared to put anything into it. It's going to go to Nova this time. That's really good for them.
But they're taking a lot of damage overall. 62% on their side against 82 on Overconfidence.
Yeah, but still, if anyone can line up ultimates, it's Nova. They're doing such a good job this entire series, lining up ultimates and just melting people down from 75%. There's the first one. There's two. It's going to be the Ashka and the Sirius ultimate. There's two entire ultimates on the ground. Prozer takes a lot. He's down to half health. He's pulling in Croak, but he able to spacebar out of the I-framed the lethal injection.
Yeah. Doing a good job there. He's on the run. Prozer wants him. You are mine.
Can't breathe here. Okay, there's that mid game. Everyone's just trying to get their cooldowns back, heal up, get to the max health before they engage again. Croak's going to be the first one to go in. He space bars. There's a space bar from Thorn. He doesn't know who to go for.
Two ultimates to the side of Overconfident, though. Nova's got to be careful.
Might be terrible for Croak. He has to go through one. There's another one. But they secure an orb to help give them just that. No, they don't. I think it was Overconfident. I looked up last second.
Croak is extremely low right now. They are moving in. The ultimate there. Oh, he's just going to use the heal. He knew Ninja knew he couldn't hit anyone on the enemy team. So we're just going to use his ultimate, get some healing. That's the nice thing about Sirius, right? It's an offensive and defensive spell. Oh.
Croak almost jumped into death there. That was really scary.
He might still go down. The stun. They found him. The entangle. They got him. Oh, the Rain of Arrows going to hit him. Seeker's Mark goes through.
You have to worry about Ashka's ultimate now. He's got a lot. He's waiting.
Yes, is it Bloom now? Bloom has made it up. One M2 hitting him. There it is. The Ashka going down.
Burrow, he comes up. He knows he doesn't have much left. The Bard Hustle might takes him out. He
Bloom uses the ultimate. The sticky kill goes on, and it looks like it's going down. The
cross kill gonna go through. Dies.
Look at this, a 1-for-1 trade now. It's a 2v2. We have we've got a support now on the side of Overconfident and a range versus a range and a Croak. Unimportant is so low.
This is it.
Nova's got to do it right now. They're pushing him to the Death Vortex. Now this is the pressure where the map becomes so important. We now have the game itself pushing in Overconfident to the center. Croak moving in, going to use another ultimate there. Dodging the goo.
Might have been a little bit too risky.
Oh,
no,
what
he gets
a
the panic.
Running into the over there. He's going to die. He goes down. It is now a 2v1. Can Stro pull this out?
Oh, no, he didn't get it.
Oh,
that's going to be it.
What a game. Both players, both teams playing so well. But Overconfident is going to take this one. In map number 3, we went all rounds of all games to decide a victor. This week again, it is Overconfident. GG's all around. Holy snap.
The last second Bloom using the ultimate, knowing they wouldn't get value, but just to make Croak use that last bit of mobility, then to get the panic, to put him into the friggin' Death Vortex.
So good.
Either way, you're going to get something. Either you panic to make him use one, or you ult to make him use the other. He figured the ultimate into the panic would probably be the better option at that point, especially because it was blind across the wall.
And running now toward the Death Vortex.
You have a much better chance of landing your ultimate.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Hard to miss.
So he did get that first tick off, forced Croak to go out. They almost were able to turn it around, but it was a support with a DPS against 2 DPS. You're already in a tight situation if you don't have that support on your side. We saw round 9 and all 3 maps going to the final map.
What the heck?
Incredible from both of these teams. Seriously, thank you both for joining. Congratulations to both of you for making it this far.
Yeah, you both made money. Overconfident, they're taking home $350. Again, Nova, you're not walking away with nothing again. You've got another 150. That's 300 total. We've got to replay. Watch these 1-for-1 trades. This happened a lot this game, but we just see it again right here at the end. So Sirius is going to sit there. He goes to counter inside the Lucy Goo. On the side of Proster going down on Thorn, but there we go. He can't make it out. Prowl being procced. So that was that 1-for-1 trade-off. Got that, and then just the pressure. It looked like Nova had just a little more HP on the side, but the positioning really well for Overconfident. Let's pull up a highlight. I mean, I feel like every single round was a highlight of this.
The highlight of this is just rewatching.
Yeah, let's just rewatch. Hey guys, everyone in chat, we're gonna rewatch this finals. our TD just said no, we're not gonna rebroadcast this. But again, just fantastic plays. Again, it's so hard to go back and forth and say, oh, this should have happened, this should have happened, because both teams were taking into account orb control. Really a balance. Some maps, Overconfident had the orb control. Other maps, Nova had the orb control. But just amazing plays. That is BattleRekt at its finest. What the heck?
I mean, these are the best players. They've been playing since the very beginning of time. And now here they are. They've mastered everything they can, at least to this point in time. They'll obviously get better as time goes on.
Yes.
And you can see all the individual plays, all the team plays, all working together, and that's, I think, what makes it so fascinating to watch, at least for me as a caster for this game. As someone that's been playing the game for over a year, you can see the individual plays that then turn into team plays.
Morph together, exactly. The synergies being such an important aspect of this game, setting up those combos, watching, especially the Ninja. I was like the Ninja as if he was a champion. These Sirius Ashka combos together. The Ashka just runs, does his ult, and the Sirius ult on top of it. They're knocked up just for a second, take a lot of damage. That's a nice shot at the gate opening.
Yeah. In the dark.
In the what's coming out of the gate. But great games there. Again, there were times where it was 3-0s on both sides, clean sweeps, one-on-ones. What a fantastic. Guys, thank you so much all for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this entire week 2 of NA, and also these you guys for EU. You guys who are just fans of BattleRekt, we love having you guys here in chat. So fun to watch you guys. Glad you guys are as excited with us as we do with us. Let's pull up the bracket now, as we are just going to trace Overconfident's victory throughout the day. First in the quarterfinals, off broadcast, they 2-0'd Infineon. Moving on to the semifinals, where they faced off against Unsung, where they 2-0'd them as well. What you guys watched, an amazing finals. Overconfident and Nova, a repeat of last week, but the same outcome. The winner of week 2 is Overconfident. $350. Congratulations again to you guys, and congratulations to all the teams, not just who made it to the broadcast today, but for playing just in our tournaments. We thank you. It's open to everyone. Just a quick refresher, guys. If you're not, if you guys just are tuning in here, like, hey, what is this? Welcome to BattleRekt. The show's over. Sorry. It was amazing though. We have past broadcasts you guys can check out on twitch.tv/NGE. We also have our show schedule. We broadcast EU. Starting at 7 p.m. CET. I'm just like waiting for it. I'm just like, what time is it in Europe? I know it's 10 a.m. here because we have to get here at 8. But 10 a.m. PST here for EU, and 5 p.m. for NA PST, which you guys watched.
Really glad you've talked the last 2 minutes nonstop, because my brain has gone to spaghetti. Honestly, since the game started, just like, by the way, guys, I've had all this prepped. Yeah. If you enjoyed yourself, I really hope you did. If you did, please feel free to turn in next week. If you haven't figured it out, clearly we're here to have some fun. We love this game. We've been playing pretty much since the beginning. What are you doing and why?
You're supposed to keep talking to distract them.
All right, fair enough. I can't distract myself when I have to watch you doing whatever garbage you're pulling off next to me. Gonna make it some weird. Oh my God, this guy is amazing. Anyways, we just love having fun with you guys. We want to teach you. We also want to learn in the process. At the core, we love the game. Yeah. We love you guys. We love that you showed up. Thank you. We love reading all the things in chat, all the kind words, even all the mean words.
Yeah, it's just fun.
You got to balance them out.
It's life.
Sometimes I want to know who hates me.
And the tweets?
The tweets are great. Tweet at us if you want to have some conversation. Is your life going okay?
Yeah.
You're struggling? Do you want to
hang out?
Yeah, you want to just hang out? You want to chat about something deep and serious?
Just get on Discord.
Just find us on Discord. We're there.
Yeah.
Just don't expect a response
from him. I'll
respond maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I think that's going to be it. This is pretty much the closest we'll have to a holiday edition of BattleRekt. I hope you've all had a fantastic holidays, whether you're visiting family, whether you're working, whether you're traveling, whether you boycott them. I don't care.
I hope it's great.
I hope this time of year is wonderful for you, and I hope you guys have a great New Year's from myself, Flyable Carpet, and from the wonderful Toaster Loading. That is going to be it for us, and we'll see you next week.
Adios.